Okay, we should be live. Is the audio working? Okay, I think it's good now. Alrighty, I'm just gonna pull up the spreadsheet and then we can essentially get started. Although we technically won't get started in another like 4 minutes, but you get the point. Oh, someone already set up the spreadsheet. How nice. Whoever did that, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so the spreadsheet is fully set up, so in case you would like to follow along, that would be wise. I did that. Well, I appreciate that, SGYT. That makes my life a lot easier. I just finished working on my own board right before we started here. So I'm fully prepared. Hopefully you guys are fully prepared. We should skip to the Cardinals since the Ravens is a sim pick. What if Husker comes within the next like 5 minutes though? I wouldn't count on it because I know he said he was busy this week, but we'll see if he pops in. For my first pick, I want Josh Sweat. You want the Sweat Bros. Well, I don't think the Ravens are going to pick Josh Sweat because they already have two very old defensive ends with Cameron Hayward and Cameron Jordan. So they have the two Camerons, and you'll have the two Sweats. I see everybody wanted Josh Sweat now, apparently. Yeah, it's all fun and games until the Ravens end up picking him. So just be prepared. Because in the experiment I did, Josh Sweat was pretty good. So we'll see if he ends up actually being good or if, like last year, he tears his hamstring every 5 plays. All right, 2 minutes away, and then we'll be getting started here. I'm planning to get through 16 rounds today. I'm not entirely sure if that's the number we're going to end up doing. Maybe give or take 1 or 2 more or less. But ideally, we will be in a good spot to where we don't have too much to do for the last stream. So we'll be able to look at some rosters and whatnot, see who everybody got with their sim picks and all of that. Nickinator said Brian Daboll isn't coach of the year. This man is not winning anything. I mean, it's not a lock. You can make an argument for a few other guys. If we make the playoffs, I think like Dan Campbell's name has to be in the ring. Nick Sirianni probably belongs there. Maybe Kevin O'Connell. I would probably pick Daboll because their roster sucks, but I don't think it's necessarily a shoo-in. And their team, the Giants, have not won a lot of games over the last, like, 2 months. So we're not going to do all the rounds. No, you're not going to be picking your backups. We're doing 25 rounds, so you'll be able to pick your starters and I guess a few backups. If we did every round, that would be way too much. And I don't think people care about, the 40th round where you're picking your third string left tackle. Most of those guys are going to be free agents right away anyway, so. Yeah, with the Reddit thing with the contracts, after the 36th round, everybody gets a 1-year deal. So those picks really don't matter. It's now 1 o'clock. Let's get started. So we are in the 8th round. For this round, your contracts are for 3 years. So after the sim year, you'll have these players for 2 seasons. So kind of in the middle to where you don't necessarily have to worry about paying them right away, but they're not locked up long term. There are some rounds coming up with 5-year deals and 4-year deals, so just be prepared. All right, let's get started here. The Baltimore Ravens will start us off. And they get Shaq Barrett. Wow, they've got a lot of pass rushers, a lot of old pass rushers. But Shaq Barrett in OFL has historically been really good. All right, that'll bring us to the Cardinals, and we already know who they want. Is he a left? No, I think he's a right end. Yep. Is there a breakdown where you can see the contracts? So if you type in Madden 23 fantasy draft contracts, the first thing that should come up, wow, he's only 25? Holy cow, I thought he was a little older than that. If you type in Madden 23 fantasy draft contracts, you'll find like a Reddit link. If you click that and it lists all the years, the salary, and total bonus for the first, I think, 36 rounds. And then after that, everybody's on a 1-year short deal. So in case you guys want to look, you can. All right, Carolina, I don't think Mr. Rob has been here, so that's going to be a sim. We're not going to wait as long today here for people, so we can skip through that. And they get Lane Johnson. That'll bring us to the Vikings. Is Naruto present? I know he has been here throughout, but I don't know if he's here right now. We'll wait a minute for Naruto because he was here yesterday, and then if not, we will sim. Keep in mind, everybody towards the back of the round, or the back of the first round, is picking at the beginning of the second round. So, just know. Can we look at right guards? Here are the right guards. Okay, we'll sim. I still have the Jeopardy music popped up as well. So the Vikings pick the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. So that'll bring us to the Lions. I know Shiesty was here. He also has a board. Just to make sure Shiesty's here, I'll wait a second. Imagine making a board. That's not the flex that you think it is. Being prepared is a flex. Shiesty's board is kind of confusing. That's why I'm kind of waiting a second to hope he comes in. Because he listed players twice. So, for example, Micah Hyde is not on his board, but we're going to use Micah Hyde as an example. Micah Hyde is his first player, but he also lists him later. So I don't really know what to do. And then as of 10 minutes ago, he had a new request for me. So I don't know what he wants. So I guess I'll do the last thing that he suggested, which was not very specific. He said corners by age and above a 75 overall. So I guess Tyson Campbell, which is a pretty good pick. So, Shiesty, you're welcome. That'll bring us to the Jets. Is Little Jaw here? He is here. Elijah Vera Tucker. Wow, one of the rare times where picking a Jets player is actually kind of smart. Good pick. All right, that'll bring us to the Dolphins. Bacher, I think, sent a board, like a two-person board, in case he missed his first pick. So he wants Alex. Oh yeah, he's here. Okay, Alex Highsmith it is. All right, that'll bring us to the Giants. Did their coach send me anything, or is he here? Okay, he just DM'd me. He wants Joe Tooney. That'll bring us to the Packers. DeGames, he's here, so he can say who he wants. No one will expect who did Bacher draft? He drafted Alex Highsmith, the outside linebacker. He was pretty high on my board for available outside linebackers, but we already have two edge rushers, so I don't think I would have really needed him. Although the more pass rushers, the merrier. David Montgomery, running back, over Zeke. I mean, Montgomery's a lot younger and not much worse, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, he's only 25. And if you remember that graphic in college, they made him out to be Emmitt Smith. All right, that'll bring us to the Dallas Cowboys. Jalen Johnson, I know a lot of people wanted him. And for good reason. All right, that brings us to the Cincinnati Bengals. I will take... Let me check the contract thing real quick, just so I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going to pick Trey Smith. So now we've got two offensive linemen. The Falcons, I assume Cobra isn't here. We'll wait like 30 seconds. After that, we have the Niners, Bills, Chiefs, Washington, and Bucks. Okay, I don't think Cobra's here. We can skip it. And they get Jordan Poyer. So that'll bring us to Danny and the Niners, and Danny is here. I'll show middle linebackers when we get to you guys, because you guys are only like 3 picks away. Kyle Duggar. That's a good pick. He's an 85? I didn't realize he was that high. All right, that'll bring us to the Bills. And Zeke is finally off the board. So SGYT gets Zeke again. Last year he picked Zeke in like the first or second round. Now he gets him here in the 8th round. Power backs are good in this game, and Zeke's a power guy. All right, that'll bring us to the Chiefs. Bubba sent me a board by position. In round 8, he wants the best right end, and that is Grady Jarrett. All right, Jax wants to see middle linebacker, so we'll do that. The worst of the two Cowboys running backs. Well, in real life, I would agree. In Madden, I'd probably choose Zeke. I got picked. Oh, he had a pick snipe. Kyle Duggar went right before, too. The Honey Badger is still there. Yeah, where is he? Oh, wait, did he get picked? No, he did get picked by Minnesota. Oh, he was one of the sim picks today. I forgot. So he is not there. How old is Hyde? He's like 31, right? Or maybe, yeah, he's 31. So not like a grandpa, but he's getting up there a little bit. Grover Stewart. Get somebody to stop the run alongside Max Crosby. Or was it Max Crosby? Who was Washington's first pass rusher? I know they had Aaron Donald in the second round. Yeah, it was Max Crosby. So someone in the middle of Max Crosby and Aaron Donald. Harrison Smith, I think, is at least 31 at the minimum. He might be like 32. He's kind of old. Ismu was here a second ago. I don't know if he is still here. All right, Ismu DM me wants to see running back. Got some good players still on the board. Madden, you need a really good running back, and none of these guys are, I would say, really good, with Zeke and, I guess, to a lesser extent, David Montgomery gone. Kareem Hunt was really good last year for the Bats, who Ismu coached for, like, a minute. Harrison Smith is 30. When's his birth, like, his month? Because if he was born, like, in October, then he's probably 32 in the game. He was born in February, so he's 33 in the game. I didn't realize he's going to be 34 this February. Holy smokes. Kareem Hunt has to go to the AFC North. If only I needed a running back. Well, I already have another guy who hit a woman, so not exactly what Kareem Hunt does in kicking a woman. The Steelers are like the only pure team left, so he needs to be a Steeler. Because the other three teams have, like, you know... Oh, Damian Harris. Ismu DM'd me a while ago. And I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. All right, the Rams I know is a sim. And then that'll bring us to the Raiders. I know Troy's aboard. Micah Hyde. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice pick. A little bit surprised he fell this far. Xavier McKinney. Okay, good. Vatchet and Nick Nader are here, so I don't have to ping him for this round. The Broncos, Garrett. Isn't Garrett here? I think he is. Was he? Yeah, he is. That's what I thought. Broncos country. Let's ride. Jeff Okuda. That's a nice pick. I would have thought about him. I think he's a 78. I feel like Jeff Okuda's been on the Broncos every year. I feel like he was on Denver last year. And then in OFL 21, he was on the Diablos, which was my team, but we were originally Denver. The Steelers. Is the Steelers coach here? Or will the sim give them Kareem Hunt? Yeah, add him real quick. Broncos looking real mid. Garrett's going to have a whole team of running backs this year instead of corners. Garrett's going to be our new Naruto. Which, I mean, Naruto has 2 rings, so you can't really fault that strategy. You drafted Hefe last year and then traded him to Denver. So he was on the Broncos. Yeah, the corners are really starting to fall out. Tyson Campbell, Okuda, Jalen Johnson. If you want another corner, which my team only has 1, so there definitely are some still good ones, though. Is he online by chance? He's not. So we'll wait another like 10 seconds and then we'll sim. He didn't DM me a board, did he? Just to make sure. He did not DM me a board. Okay. So I guess we will sim. Darn it, we wanted Kareem Hunt. Although Zadarius Smith's honestly kind of a nice pick, I can't lie. Alright, that'll bring us to the Browns. Pokemon. Is he here? Slash, did he send me anything? Okay, he sent me a board. Cool. Is Joel Bitonio here? Yes, he is. Hunt on the Browns is perfect. Have the Browns drafted a running back yet? Let me check. They drafted Brian Robinson at the end of day one, who of course got shot. So I mean that's not necessarily being a bad person, but he did get shot. I don't see how that's relevant, but here we are. The Titans go to center by age. Here you go. Not a whole lot. Anybody like maybe at the top? There's a glitch where the comment section for me is a TK12 video. I don't know who that is, but what? The comments? I'm confused. I don't even see the comments here. Probably because it's a live stream. Pick the best one. The best one is in Rodney Hudson? Who's Tyler? Tyler Biotish? He's kind of young. He's probably like 20, I don't know, 24, 25. Rodney Hudson's probably like 34. I assume you meant yes. Yes, okay, Rodney Hudson. 33. Younger than I thought. All right, that'll bring us to the Birds. The Eagles. Nickinator is up. Corners. I kind of want to take a look at the corners, too. So, if you're like me, pay attention. All right, not bad. There's some good players there. Pick Rasul Douglas. Don't. There's a lot better options than Rasul Douglas. Why are you worried about him, Danny? Not that Rasul Douglas is bad. Former Eagle. Pick Mike Trask. Who is Mike Trask? That's not a person. I know Kyle Trask is a person. Can you do it again? I was talking to my mom. Well, that sounds like a you problem. Here you go. Wow, Russell Douglas is an 81. Okay, I thought he was like high 70s. I'm sorry for disrespecting you, Rasul Douglas. It won't happen again. I think it's time to break it out for the first time today. There should be a Jeopardy for everybody else and then a Jeopardy for Nickinator. I think that's what we should do the rest of the way. Why did it turn off? Oh, there we go. Never mind. Jonathan Jones probably a star. Here, I'll sort by Dev in case anyone wants to see that. These guys all have star. Does Amani have star? Why? Yeah, these guys probably still have star. Okay, no way all these guys do. So it's probably up to somebody around here. They probably gave it to Jack Jones. So maybe Rashad Fenton's the cutoff. Probably cutoff is around this range. Jonathan Jones. Okay, how high is he? Pretty high. Yeah, he does have star. Why does Amani have star? That's a good question. I guess I don't think Madden moves players' development traits down during the year, minus like Russell Wilson. All right, Jose has DM'd me who he wants. Oh, I could have just gone that way. They want Byron Jones. That would have been a lot easier. Silly me. He's 29? He has been in the league a while. I didn't realize he was that old. Still, 87 is quite good. You are up next. You came here at literally the perfect time. I'm going to hear the Jeopardy music in my nightmares until the end of the draft. Nickinator told me he doesn't watch college football. Well, that's kind of sad. Who doesn't want to watch Iowa play Kentucky in the bowl game on like Saturday? That's like an instant classic. Who doesn't want to see those two teams battle it out? I think the over-under for that game is like 30. And even that might be too high. If either of those teams score 10 points, I'll be impressed. Here are the tight ends. Got some really good ones on the board. Seems like everybody's using the me strategy of not investing in tight ends. But at this point, you might have to take some of those guys. The most college football I watch is next up in the Natty. Okay, well in that case, I retract everything I said. Based. I'm going to support Oregon tonight. W take. Go Ducks. Can't wait to watch Will Levis make one. Will Levis isn't even playing. He opted out of the bowl game. Dallas Goedert is probably 26 or 27. He is 27. Yeah, Oregon plays North Carolina tonight. I think we're favored by a lot, even though Drake May is playing, and we lost quite a few guys. But yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of points. What about David? He's probably maybe a year younger. 26, I would guess. Yeah, he's 26. I said Drake May. Oh, you said Drake Mayo. Is it time we put the music back on? Or not. Dallas Goedert it is. Jacksonville. Pepper Jack sent me a draft board. And his number one player is available. And I think he's a defensive end. Jadeveon Clowney. He's a little older, but he's good in this game. All right, C-Mill. Is C-Mill here? Or did he send me anything? He has not. So we'll wait a second. If he doesn't say anything, we'll sim. We've made it through this round pretty quickly, around 20 minutes. And since this was the first round of the day, presumably it'll be one of the longest. The contracts for the next round are 2 years, but the round after that, round 10, is for 5 years. So keep that in mind. If you're looking at a player at a really valuable position, maybe you wait around, unless you don't want to risk them falling. So it's kind of like, I feel like the whole contracts thing is a little bit extra strategy, because I want to make sure I'm picking a player who's going to cost a lot of money in the 10th round compared to the 9th round, because you're going to have to pay the guy in the 9th round way sooner. I'll do one more pick, but after that, can you sim me? Yes, I can. And I don't think C-Mill's here, so I guess we'll sim. The Texans get Colton Miller. That's a good pick. He's like 26. I'm surprised he fell this far. All right, that'll bring up the Bears, and I know their coach is here. What are contracts again? For this round, it's 3 rounds. For round 9, the next round is 2 years, and then round 10 is 5 years. Do we have any more 5 years after that? No. So the only rounds with 5 years is round 1 and round 10, which is the round after this next one. Is the Bears coach here? He was here a second ago. Oh, he has a board. I'm stupid. Okay, he did it by round. I'll just go the highest player left. That's not a duplicate position. So let me make sure this player isn't a duplicate position for him. Okay, we're good. They technically already drafted a left tackle, but they need a right tackle, and the highest player left for him is Orlando Brown. Did you miss your pick? No. No, you have not missed your pick. The Patriots. Is Devin Lloyd awesome in Madden? I don't know. I think he only has normal dev. But there are a lot of good linebackers left. Pro Bowler Orlando Brown. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous that they put him in. Not as ridiculous as Tyler Huntley, though. Who's up? Dan Dutton's up. That's right. Okay, I don't have a board from him. He's not online. Bobby Wagner is 32. I checked because I myself was curious. He only has star dead, though. No hit stick Bobby. Well, I guess he probably still can with his 93 hit power. All right, 5, 4, 3. Is Dan here? I don't think so. Boom. Braden Smith. I think a lot of people kind of wanted him. The Sim is doing these people well. All right, that'll bring us to Seattle. Todd, I think, sent me something. Geez, his board's kind of depleted. He's already lost his first 5 options. Highest person left for him. I should probably sort this. Oh, he's the highest one. It's Marcus Peters. I was going to say I should sort by catching. What is his catching? 82. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that, unless your name is Trayvon Diggs. Is Hector here by chance? I don't think Hector's been here today. Did you send me anything? Oh, he is here. Okay, cool. And keep in mind you have back-to-back picks, so pick 2 people. He's here, sadly. Why sadly? James Bradbury. I think that's a pick snipe. That would have been Todd's next pick. I mean, it's not technically a pick snipe because you're still up, but after you was Todd, so it is a pick snipe. It's never a good sign when Deshaun Watson is probably a more deserving Pro Bowler than you. I guess he is. Yeah, but we don't want to see that. We prefer Tyler Huntley. All right, Hector's back up. Now I want J.J. Watt. I had a feeling someone was going to pick him earlier than they would have if the draft was last week. He does have Superstar, though. All right, that'll bring us back to Todd. No James Bradbury, so he'll have to settle with probably an even better pick, to be honest. Mike Onwenu, or Onwenu. He would have been my backup option if Trey Smith was gone. What if I take Tom Brady? You can do whatever you want. New England is not here. That's a sim. They got Christian Darrisaw. I don't even think I noticed him. I don't think I put him on my board, although I probably should have. Although I think he does a lot of sacks in Madison, but he's a good player. Dov Keelman just tweeted that Tyler Huntley is better than Lamar. That's a take. Is it a good take? No. All right. Once again, checking for positional duplicates for the Bears. If they drafted an off-ball linebacker, they did, but you need more than one. So it's not a duplicate technically. Got to pull out my inner Pat McAfee here with Bobby Okereke. Okereke. All right, Houston is a sim. And they get George Karlaftis. That's a nice pick. Houston's got 2 really good sim picks today with Colton Miller and now Karlaftis. Pepperjack has a board. And he wants... Did someone pick Micah Hyde? Who picked Micah Hyde? The Rams did. Okay. He wants defensive tackle Devon Hamilton. That'll bring us to the Chargers. Show me linebacker. What was Dov's most recent tweet? Dov is an interesting fella. He says a lot of questionable things, I won't lie. There's some good linebackers across the board. If you want a pass rusher, Matt Milano is still here. I did not realize that. We have plenty of linebackers here. Dallas said that Terrell Owens has been in contact with the Cowboys about rejoining the team. Dear God. I don't think that's going to happen, Johnny. I want someone younger. Okay. Here are some young guys. Here are some more young guys. Devin Lloyd, I believe, is a 75. Can you sim all of my picks? No. Just kidding, I can. No way that's true. I mean, I guess if anybody would, it would be Jerry Jones. But, that sounds pretty dumb. Guy's older than Tom Brady. So, do we want Devin Lloyd, or do we just put the Jeopardy music on instead? I know there's a lot of good ones. You can't go wrong with like half these guys. Devin Lloyd it is. He's 23, right? He's not that old. Yeah, he's 23. I want to hear Ofti say foyer. Foyer. There, you happy? That'll bring us to the Colts. Foyer Sade Aloakun. It's not that hard. After Colts, we have the Eagles, Titans. Is Nick and Ader and Vatchin both here? I know they want me to ping them whenever they're almost up. Browns, Steelers, Broncos, Ravens. After this pick, at me when I go. Okay. I'll at you like 5 or 6 picks before, just to be safe. The Colts are picking Adrian Amos. That'll bring us to the Eagles. The Eagles. Did I say the... Why did I say... When did I say the Ravens? Oh, I meant Raiders. They're like practically the same word, right? Tackles. I don't know if you meant offense or defense, so we'll look at both. Defensive tackle board is not pretty. Ugh. Please don't take my pick. Why do I have a feeling I know who it is? Brian O'Neill. Oh, I could have just gone to the bottom there. Can y'all... We're kind of moving pretty quickly. We've made it through almost a round and a half in 30 minutes. That's not bad, especially considering we're probably going to go faster as the day goes along. So, we're moving at a pretty good speed. Was that the pick? Was it a pick snipe? I thought it was somebody else. We've had a lot of pick snipes today. I want to get both of the CJs. Who are the CJs? CJ Henderson? Tackles by age. You can get Daniel Falele. He has hidden, I think. He's also, like, really big. Pick Rasul Douglas. You won't. Jedrick Wills. That's how I thought who you were going to want originally, because Jedrick Wills is kind of sticking out like a sore thumb here because he's like 23. So yeah, that's a pretty darn good pick. That'll bring us to Cleveland. They have a board. They're picking a wide receiver. I should sort by short route running. Sneaky athletic, first guy in, last guy out, hard working, high character, blue collar kid, type of player you let your daughter date, Hunter Renfrow. Yeah, Pokemon's the Browns. The Steelers, I believe, is a sim. They get Deion Dawkins, not bad. That'll send us to the Broncos. Broncos country. Let's ride. I'll pin you and Nick and Ader at the same time because you guys pick next to each other. Garrett was here like a few minutes ago. Is he here now or not? We'll check if Garrett sent a board or anything, but I have a sneaking suspicion on whether he did or not. Oh, he is here. Daxon Hill, damn it! That's who I was going to pick. Why couldn't Garrett have not been here for this one round? I would have picked him in the last round, but safeties aren't that expensive in this game, so I was going to... Darn. That's a good pick. See, kids, this is how the contract situation totally changes up the strategy, because I would have picked Dax Hill in the last round. All Garrett does is steal my picks. To be fair, if Garrett didn't pick him, then I would have pick sniped you again. So it honestly eases up the pain for you. That'll bring us to Troy. Ooh! Have we had a quarterback go yet today? I don't know if we have. But now we will. Desmond Ridder is going to the Raiders. Expensive positions are quarterback, offensive tackle, edge rusher, corner, and probably wide receiver. I would consider those to be expensive. The Rams get Carlton Davis, not bad. And the Bucks get Fletcher Cox. Eastmoose team is so old. Jesus Christ. All right, that'll bring us to left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Talanoa Hufanga. That's a nice pick. Safeties are starting to come off the board here. He only is normal, but he's only 22. You beat your what now? Pause. The Chiefs. Bubba. What does Bubba want to do here? I got to think about what I want to do. I was going to pick Dax Hill, but now I can't. Left end. He wants the best left end out of Danico Autry and Brandon Graham. Well, he's a Titans fan, so I will assume he would prefer Danico Autry. They're both pretty old. I think Brandon Graham might honestly be a little bit older. The Buffalo Bills. Ooh, I know who I want now. I have a good backup plan for Dax Hill. I think we're good. It's not Lewis Seen, who's the pick here, although he would have been my backup plan to my backup plan. And he's got cool hair. Hello, Pokemon. So far today, you guys have drafted Joel Bitonio and Hunter Renfrow, the top two people on your board. All right, that'll bring us to the Niners. Are they good picks? Yeah, mainly because I got to do a minute-long prologue on Hunter Renfrow, which was fun. What dev is Brisker? Probably Star. I would think. Yeah, these guys all have Star. Does Jalen Petrie have Star? I guess he does. I didn't realize that. Quarterback Javon Carter. Which Jonah offensive? Jonah Williams, I think, is a 77, and Jonah Jackson, I think, is a 78. So pretty much the same. We are in round 9. So far, you guys have only picked Josh Sweat because you were here for that. Pick Rasul Douglas. You won't. Give me Jonah Jackson. That's a good pick. Lions legend, Jonah Jackson. Falcons is a sim. Don't pick the guy I want, Atlanta. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Ooh, that's a nice pick. Pat Freiermuth. Not the guy I wanted because I don't draft tight ends, but that is a nice pick. Okay, I just want to check there's not anybody I'm missing. Because I think I know who I'm going to take here. I want to check how old Brisker is. Is he 22? He's 23. Yeah, okay, I know who I want. Trayvon Merrick. He's a little older and a little better than Dax Hill. I would have preferred Dax Hill, but this is a good backup plan. All right, that'll bring us to the Dallas Cowboys. I take it that Nick wanted Pat Freiermuth, but he will happily settle, or maybe not happily, I don't know, for Eric McCoy, who's pretty good too. All right, that'll bring us to the Packers. Is the game's here? Uh-oh, did we just have a pick snipe? Eric McCoy is the next guy on his list. The games' board is so confusing. Like, there's so much to it. Gee whiz. I'll just go by position rankings because all the guys he really wants is gone. I'll send the games board to the admin chat at the end of the draft. It's very complicated. The highest position left for him is tight end. I assume he will be okay with this pick, and if not, it's his own fault. Dawson Knox. Hotty toddy. All right, that'll bring us to the New York Football Giants. Giants would like to look at linebackers. Got some good ones here. I feel like I said that every time I look at linebacker. I wouldn't have picked Muth. I wanted him in round 10, so you wouldn't have to pay him right away. Do tight ends ask for a lot of money? Again, I'm not a tight end expert because I'd never draft one. No way any of y'all want him. Well, I know exactly what I'm doing at tight end, and if I don't get him, I'm going to be sad. I have a full-on plan. It's going to be perfect. He wants the man who Danny wanted me to say his name loudly, so I'll do that right here. Fayesade Aloakun to the Giants. After that, we have the Dolphins. Charvarius Ward is here. Where's Charvarius? There he is. He's at the top. And he's kind of young. I think he's like 26. I Googled it because I was thinking about him. All right, after that we have the Jets. Yeah, and this is where picking Jets players now comes back to bite you in the butt. You can have David Njoku, Mike Gesicki, Evan Engram, Dalton Schultz. But no, he wants C.J. Uzomah. Wait, or you shouldn't have said C.J. Uzomah. Don't say names unless you're not, or unless you're going to pick them. You guys pick again soon, so you can redeem yourself then. But don't say names when you're on the clock unless you're picking them. After that, we have the Lions. So we'll go off of Shiesty's bored here. He wants... Little Jaw's not going to be happy about this. Jermaine Johnson. I was trying to guess for tight end. Well, it's not CJ Uzoma, so there's that. After that, we get to the... I think all of these picks, except for the Cardinals, is a sim. So Minnesota... Ooh, I was thinking about him. Marcus Davenport. Panthers get Bryce Huff. Couple of good picks there. Bryce Huff's pretty good in this game, and that'll bring us to the Cardinals. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for this next pick. I have to get someone at a position of real value. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. The Lions have more Jets rookies than the Jets do. Who could have seen that one coming? Here are the receivers. Still got some plenty of good ones here. Sort by age. There you go. Plenty of good young players still here. I think DJ Reed... I think this is... If Charvarius Ward is getting picked here, that's probably around the range where DJ Reed would be getting picked too. Because DJ Reed's a little younger and a little worse than Charvarius Ward. So this is probably the round where Little Jaw would have picked him, and it would have been an actual good pick. When is it your turn? You guys are up like in 4 picks. So far today, your team has drafted Tyrann Mathieu and Marcus Davenport. Darnell Mooney. I probably don't have to scroll too far. I did not realize he was that small. Holy cow, he's tiny. He's good, but he's tiny. All right, and then the Ravens select Dante Jackson. That's a nice pick. All right, we have made it to the 10th round. These players are on 5-year contracts, so they will not be free agents until after year 4. So that means if you're smart, you should look for players of high positional value. Quarterback, wide receiver, offensive line, pass rusher, corner. You don't have to, but just be aware you're going to have this player under contract for a while. And sure enough, the Ravens pick a tight end. Although David Njoku is pretty good value. If they were smart, though, they would have picked Njoku first and then Dante Jackson here. But whatever. You can do what you want, Ravens. That'll bring us to the Cardinals. What have you missed? So far today, the Steelers have drafted Zadarius Smith and Deion Dawkins. 2 pretty solid picks. Malik Willis. See, kids? Positional value is important. Now, Malik Willis is only a 68, but if he develops, he could be pretty good. So hopefully he doesn't end up like he did towards the end of OFL 22. Have you guys picked already? So far, the Patriots have gotten Braden Smith and Christian Darrisaw. So you now have your 2 offensive tackles. Carl Lawson of the Panthers, pass rusher. Pass rushers are a lot of money. Naruto, I think, is here now, isn't he? I hope Malik tears his ace. Okay. Since it's a video game, that's not offensive. Yeah, Naruto asked, when is it my turn a few minutes ago. Another Jet. Oh, yeah, you're right. Carl Lawson is on the Jets. I'm still used to him being a Bengal. Age. Here are the oldest players. I'm kidding. I assume you want young. Got to eat in 10 minutes. I think we'll make it to your pick in 10 minutes. Especially if I know who I want, which... Do I? Do I know who I want? I think I know who I want. Actually, no, I don't. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I'll have time to think about it within the next 5 minutes. Who would you like? When do you pick again? You pick at the end of this round. Pick Rasul Douglas. Play the music. Good idea. Deion Dawkins is a left tackle, although in Madden you can switch their positions pretty much interchangeably. Really, you can switch any offensive lineman's position interchangeably. Sante Samuel. That's a good pick. Let me tell everyone, Danny, just in case I wanted to make sure he's gone. Yeah, and then Naruto picks him. That'd be funny if it was Asante Samuel. All right, the Lions, they want wide receiver. I really hope this is a pick snipe. I really hope so. Elijah Moore. I really hope this was who the Jets were going to pick, because that'd be funny. The Lions have picked practically the same amount of Jets players as the Jets have. And that'll bring us to the Jets. Was that who you guys were going to pick? So the Lions today have drafted Jermaine Johnson and Elijah Moore within the last 10 picks. I love how the Lions are next to the Jets. This is perfect. First Sauce Gardner, now this. So now I assume you're going to pick Denzel Mims? Oh, CJ Mosley. Okay. I thought it was going to be Denzel Mims. All right, that'll bring us to the Dolphins. Which Sim God corner is it? Is it Patrick Peterson? A little old. Cameron Dantzler. That's a good pick. I think he's tall, so that goes for something. Yeah, he's 6'2", and I think he is a star. The New York Football Giants are up next. Ooh, that's a nice pickup. I think he's a guard now. Tevin Jenkins. That'll send us to the Packers. His next positional ranking is center. Eric McCoy is gone. After that, he wants Connor Williams. And that'll bring us to the Dallas Cowboys. I gotta figure out what I want to do here. Oh, wait, I think I know. Yeah, I know. I know what I'm going to do. Right? I just want to check one thing real quick. Okay. Interesting. Have to pull a little jaw here. Donovan Peoples-Jones. I wish I could sort by height. That'd be convenient. Okay. Now there's two people I want. I didn't realize there was a certain person on the board. I'm going to be smart. We're not going to get greedy. I'm going to pick Uchenna Nwosu. He's pretty good in this game. So now I have 3 good pass rushers. I don't really know how I'm going to manage with 3 edge rushers, but you pick talent and you make it work, kids. As Atlanta picks Austin Corbett. All right, that'll bring us to the Niners. I did not realize Uchenna Nwosu was 25. I thought he was a little older. But I'm not complaining. Pass rushers cost a lot of money. I want to see overall. Here are all the overalls. The contracts for the round after this are 2 years. Oh, of corners. I'm blind. Yeah, now I see show corners. Mekhi Becton has been gone since like the 4th round. I don't know how you thought he was available. He's been long gone. Corey Davis is still there, though. Teron Johnson? I don't think there's a Teron Jackson. There is a Teron Johnson. Lions. Write that name down. I hope the Lions pick Mike White. Buffalo. Quay Walker. A little early there, bud. Now the Bills are going to pick him. Do it, SGYT. Do it. We're all depending on you. Yeah, he did it! He's picking Quay Walker. Yes. Where is he? There he is. That's a good pick. Sorry, Jax, but that's a pretty good pick. All right, who do the Chiefs want here? There's plenty of good linebackers. You'll be fine. Where's Boba? He wants defense. Wow, he's completely mixed. He's getting his defensive line down pat. SGYT said Quay was going to be his pick anyway. Is that true? I guess we'll never know, but that's what he DMs me. And he said right here. Okay. So now Jax is here. We'll see what his backup plan is going to be. I'll show linebacker if you want. Or, okay, TJ Edwards works too. All right, we've got a few Sims here. Bucks get Trent Brown. Rams get Taylor Moton. And that'll send us back to the Raiders. Okay, Troy has a full list of... oh, Troy's here. Okay, never mind. Here are the tackles. And if in case you want defensive tackle, then here they are too. Cam Robinson. How old is he? 26? 26. That'll bring up the Broncos. Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos are selecting Eric Stokes. That's a good pick. I think, does he only have normal or does he have a dev? He probably has a dev. He should have a dev. Even though he plays for that team. He only has normal. Okay. What are you hiding? That's Cobra in the basement. That'll bring us to the Steelers. Steelers, I believe, are here now. How old is Lyle Collins? Probably 28? 29. Wow, he's 29. I remember when he was going to be a first-round pick, and then for a week people thought he killed someone, so he went undrafted, and then he didn't kill someone. And he ended up being a first-round talent. Well, not this year. This year he was kind of cheeks, but prior. I'll take him. Okay, Lyle Collins. All Garrett does is pick the guys on my board. Just your, nobody else's board, but just yours. I'm sorry to hear that. Lyle and Burrow really reunite. For Burrow's sake, he might be kind of sad. I'm going to pull a little jaw right now. Wan'Dale Robinson. It's not a little jaw if the player is good, though. 5'8". What a guy. I thought he was a little bigger. I knew he was small. I didn't realize he was that small, although he's kind of thick. 185 is big for 5'8". Get to the basement. Well, you're up, so pick someone, and then I'll go to the basement. I could bunt Wan'Dale. Couldn't we all? Right tackle by age. Daniel Falele is still there. Or if you really want, Foster Sorrell, former, I think, highly ranked recruit, 55 overall. Sam Cosme, that's probably the best pick he could have made here. How old is he, 23? Yeah, that's probably the best pick he could have made here. Him and Jedrick Wills, that's a nice little duo. I'll praise to the Eagles. Anytime we pick a player from our favorite team, it should be called a little jaw, especially if it's a reach. Would Jameson Williams in the third round be considered a reach? Even if he wasn't on my favorite team, I definitely would have considered him there anyway. Is Owe on the board? Yes, he is. Odafe Owe is here, in case you want him. I don't think I've picked a single Steeler. Congratulations on not being biased. That's been a challenge for most of us, myself included. Considering a guy like Rashad Bateman is still here. Yes, he is. Shh, don't tell anyone. JMO isn't a reach in the second, let alone the third. I think JMO's going to develop really well, so I don't think it's going to be a reach at all, especially considering Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave were picked before him. And not that either of those were reaches either, because they're not. Give me Owe. Odafe Owe. Returning to Pennsylvania as he's now an Eagle. That'll bring us to the Colts. I sent you an updated draft board. I got your message, so you're good. Contracts for the next 2 rounds. Round 11 is 2 years, so you'll have to pay him after the first year, and then round 12 is 4 years. After the Colts here, we have the Chargers, Jags, Texans, Bears, Patriots, Seahawks, and Saints, and then we flip-flop. So I'll see if Jose DMs me anything here. Pick Rasul Douglas. It's not like the Colts have already picked 2 corners or anything. No, totally not. Lamar didn't practice. It looks like he'll be watching Tyler Huntley versus Kenny Pickett. Why did they flex that? Why? Of all the games, they had to flex that. Okay, I don't think Jose is online. So I guess we'll quickly press the sim button. Jonah Williams, that's a good pick. The Chargers, they want to sim out. And they get Randy Gregory. That'll bring us to the Jaguars. He will get, it looks like Isaiah Wynn, right? Yeah, he's the next guy here. Isaiah Wynn. All right, after that we have the Texans. I hate Jose. Why? The game picked Jonah Williams, not him. Blame EA. Houston is a sim, and they get Draymond Jones. And that sends us to the Bears. Who is next on their board? They're going with known responsible driver. Nate Hobbs. Is Zach is in Eastmoo? No, he's not here. New England, is Dan here? Dan was here shortly. I don't know if he's still here. So I guess I'll quickly press the sim button and pull up Todd's draft board. And they get Shaq Mason returning to New England. Wow, Todd's board is really depleted quickly. Looks like the highest person. Jordan Poyer has been picked, right? Yeah, he gone. The next person for him is coming back to Seattle. Bobby Wagner, OFL legend. He's played for pretty much everywhere in the NFC West. That's where he lives in this league. And I guess he's coming back to the NFC West. That'll bring us to Hector and the Saints, who have back-to-back picks. Gotta go. Well, thanks for coming in, Danny. And I got your board, so you should be good for pretty much the rest of the rounds. Hector is here. We'll again pick 2 people. This first pick has a 5-year deal, and your second pick has a 2-year deal. So pick the guy you don't want to pay first. I trust you to draft. Well, I'm drafting who you want, so it's your picks. Right guard by Dev. That's not Dev. I would assume all of these guys have star up. I think Solomon Kindley does. So these 9 have star. Did he? I know he's been in L.A. I don't think he's ever been in San Francisco. So everywhere except for the Niners. So Todd, please trade him to the Niners. James Daniels. Oh no, that's not Hector. Oh, that is Hector. James Daniels has been on a few of my OFL teams. Most recently, I think the Diablos in 21. And then Hector's back. When did OFL start? OFL started on Madden 19, so this is the 5th iteration of OFL. Jalen Thompson has not been taken, I don't think. Nope. All right, that'll bring us back to Todd and the Seahawks. And he gets the next person on his board, which is Taylor Decker. Go Lions. After that, we have New England, which is a sim. And they get... Cortland Sutton was available in the 11th round. What are we doing here, guys? Collectively as a group. What are we doing to let Cortland Sutton fall to the 11th round? Yikes. Okay. The Bears. Next person for them is Cole Strange. They gave Cole Strange a face scan. Huh. The round 11 contracts are for 2 years. The round 12 contracts are for 4. Y'all let Brandon Cooks fall to the 7th. Well, Brandon Cooks is older and worse than Cortland. Well, maybe he's not that much worse, but he's older. How early did the quarterbacks go? All the really good quarterbacks went early, so now it's pretty much just Tom Brady and then all like the average guys like Derek Carr. Russell Wilson is still here. Stafford's still here. Guys like Daniel Jones. Yeah, it's not pretty. Now we're seeing the rookie quarterbacks go. Desmond Ridder and Malik Willis are now gone. Who's up here? Jacksonville. Ooh, that's a nice pick. They want Adoree Jackson. Is he 26? Yes, he is. That'll bring us to the Chargers. That's a sim. Ooh, I should probably ping Nick and Nader in action. The Chargers get Eric Armstead, and then the Colts. Jose's been here. He wasn't here for his last pick, so I'll wait a second to make sure he's here. The Raiders are benching Derek Carr. Fun. Derek Carr, future Washington Commander. Book it. I'll trade you a college OFL draft first if you let me make your... Why would I do that? No. I have players I still want. Okay, I don't think Jose is here, so we'll quickly press the sim button. They get Leonard Williams, and that'll bring us to the Eagles. Is Nick and Nader here? I just pinged him a second ago. We are doing 25 rounds, yes. Okay, he is here. Cool beans. As a Derek Carr stan, I am sad. As a former Derek Carr stan, I'm kind of sad too, because it might hurt our Rams draft pick if the Raiders lose out. The Raiders might be the most unserious team in the league this year. Like, they have so much talent, they have, like, such bad moments, and then they win a couple of games, and you're like, oh, maybe this team's good. And then they just do something completely stupid. Avonte Maddox. Wish I could sort by scheme and just go to slot. Avonte Maddox in the Eagles jersey. I never thought I would see that. The Raiders should bench Josh McDaniels. All right, now we had the Titans. Terrell Owens sounds like a Ravens receiver because he's old. That's funny. Left guard by age. Kenyon Green, first round rookie. Chris Paul, who wants Chris Paul? Chris Paul hits big three to cut the lead to 40. Derek Carr and Will Levis as the Colts quarterback room next year. Who's ready? Run from destiny or embrace it? Kendrick Nunn. I don't think Kendrick Nunn plays football. And if he did, he would get injured like every game because he's kind of injury prone. Didn't he like bang his knee on a coffee table last year and then he missed the entire season? Was that the rumor? I assume he meant Kendrick Green from the Steelers or Kenyon Green. There's two of them. How old is Ben Powers? I don't know. 25. Who does he even play for? Is he on the Rams? Oh, he's on the Ravens. Okay, never mind. Draft him. I didn't realize he was 25. Gee whiz. I thought he was like 28. All right, that'll bring us to the Cleveland Browns. Ben Powers was like a 68 last year, and he's been great this year, so that's probably why he's an 80. D-line. Here are the defensive linemen. Only reason I know Ben Powers is because some kid with cancer made his draft call. I think the kid ended up dying. Oh! How sad. Justin Jones? Justin Matabuike? Justin M. I assume that's Justin Matabuike. That'll bring us to the Steelers. Gonna reach on Ambry Thomas. That's not bad. I think he has star. Doesn't he? Yes, he does. And he's only 20. He's 22. I guess that would make sense because he's in his second year. But I didn't realize he was only 22. Broncos country. Garrett's up. Let's ride. Who's picking Eli Apple? Who is Mac Jones again? The Titans. The Titans need to pick Eli Apple. Christian. Wow, Garrett's building up his corner room again, just like last year. The Broncos have selected today Jeff Okudah. Who was their last pick was another corner. And now Christian Fulton. I don't know if you're going to put him in the nickel. I mean, he was in the nickel in the Titans playoff episode yesterday, and he had 2 picks. So I guess putting him in the nickel is not a half bad idea. Garrett's trying to do what he did last year, but the problem is instead of having Jalen Ramsey and Denzel Ward, it's Christian Fulton and Jeff Okudah. That'll bring us to the Raiders. Troy is up. Troy was here for his last pick. And he has his big board. What round did Brady go last year? I have no idea. I know he went to the Tigers. I feel like he went on day 2. But I don't remember when. Probably around this range. But Brady also would stay for 3 or 4 years in Madden 22. Now he usually only stays for 1. Is Troy here for his pick? Should I reunite Brady with Jacoby? That's what the people want. Okay, I don't think Troy is here. So we'll go with a player high on his board at a position that they have not picked yet. Is his board only offense? Laken Tomlinson is still here. He's pretty high on his board. He only did it by position, and he didn't list positions, which is a little confusing, but he has a lot of players, so he's certainly prepared. But Laken Tomlinson's high on his board, so we'll do that. Jonah Williams was picked, yes. That'll bring us to the Rams, which is a sim. They get Azeez Ojulari. That's a nice pick. And the Bucks, damn it! I wanted him. Juju. I was going to pick him in the next round after this one. Why are the sim picks good? This game is mean. Now I can't be greedy and pick my 3rd receiver in the 12th round. Darn. Alright, who's up? Washington. Brady is going to reunite with me. Just wait. Is it going to be right here, or is it going to be Rasul Douglas? Or someone else. Kareem Hunt is still here in the 11th round. Derek Forrest. Yeah, it's really a little job when you reach on a player on your team, like Derek. Oh, he's a 79. Never mind, scratch that. He's not a reach. I knew he was having a good year. I didn't realize he was a 79. Chiefs. What does Bubba want to do here? He wants the best linebacker. And that, oh, there's two of them. Why is Matt, just because all of you guys left Matt Milano here, he'll be the pick for the Chiefs. All right, that'll bring us to the Bills. Can you pick young players that have 70 to... I'm not... You either need to list positions or players. I'm not just going to pick people. I need, like, a little more specific. Young is not specific. The Cincinnati Bengals are almost up. It's almost time. Everybody be a friend and don't pick who I want. Jake Matthews is the pick here. He is not the guy I wanted, though. So that's a good start. Niners. Danny is aboard. Let's find Danny here. Where's Danny? He's probably towards the top. Yes, he is. His number one person, I believe, is still here. Shaq Thompson. That'll bring us to Atlanta, which is a sim, and then I think I already know what I'm going to do. It was not Devondre Campbell, although he was the next person on Danny's board. All right, I just want to check there's not anyone I'm forgetting about. Okay, no, I think I'm good. Or am I? I need to check something real quick. I'm going to pick Kenneth Murray. Not Rasul Douglas. Kenneth Murray as star. That'll bring us to the Cowboys. Pick Rasul Douglas. He won't. Devin Bush has star. What about Cole? Where's Cole Holcomb? There he is. He has normal. And then we can double check Bush, but I'm like 90% sure he is star. I don't see why he wouldn't. Unless they gave him normal, which you honestly should have. Yeah, or star. Devin Bush it is. He's 5'11", 234. Wow, he's thick. All right, Green Bay is up. Interesting pick here for the games. He wants the number one quarterback on his board. And that is Baker Mayfield. The contracts for next round are 4 years. All right, the Giants are going with Jamin Davis. I think he is star, just to make sure. Yeah, okay, then he wants him. I was going to pick Kenneth Murray with my last pick, but I was surprised to see that Jamin Davis was still on the board. I ended up still picking Kenneth Murray, but Jamin Davis is also pretty good. Yeah, Baker's old. He was like 23 when he got picked. Someone pick Mike White, please. What about this year? You mean this round? This round is 2 years. So you'll have to pay him after the first full year. Amani Hooker. All right, the Jets are up. Is Devin Bush? Yeah, Devin Bush is pretty good in this game. He's pretty similar to Kenneth Murray, hence why I picked Kenneth Murray just now. I think having like a good like off-ball linebacker is actually like decently kind of valuable. Don't make me do it. Don't do it. What did you miss? You haven't missed any of your picks. Lions should take Mike White next round. That would be glorious. Do it, Detroit. You won't. Corey Davis. It's a different Jets player. Mommy, I want to be a Jets fan. No, but how about the Jets at home? That's these Jets. Without any of their really good young players. Is that for middle linebackers, you can really put them in a 3-4 or a 4-3 because they'll have the same role for the most part. The Steelers play in a 3-4, so that's where Devin Bush plays. But if you put him in a 4-3, his role's not going to change too much. Detroit, they want Bryce Hall. If he was trying to, pick Jets players, well, it ain't Brees Hall, but it's close enough. And Bryce Hall's on the Jets anyway. I'm an idiot. So now that's 3 straight Jets players the Lions have picked. Minnesota, is Naruto here? The little jaw strategy only makes sense if your team is good. Like the Eagles or the Jets. Not the Jets. Why did I say the Jets? I meant the Bills. There's 2 Connor McGoverns. One plays on the Jets and one plays on the Cowboys. Building up the Steelers linebacking core. Well, you can't get Alex Highsmith because he's already gone, but you can still pick, who's the next best Steelers linebacker? Is Robert Spillane still on the Steelers? Not that he's all that good. I am here. Cool beans. I don't think Naruto is here, though. Travis Gibson to Minnesota. And then Mike Gesicki to the Panthers. Who did you get? So we don't have anybody doing the spreadsheet currently, so I don't know off the top of my head. So if you skip back by like 10 or 15 minutes, you can probably find it. Although, I think I've gone off your board. So, I think you guys picked Cole Strange and Nate Hobbs. I think that's who it was. Is Michael Carter... I assume that's who MC2 is. Yes, he is. Michael Carter's still here. Xavier McKinney is gone. Cedric Highsmith out of Duke University is not gone. Tyler Smith. That's funny because the Lions coach just DM'd me right now saying now Tyler Smith. Right as you picked him. That's glory. He only is normal? He's only 21, so it's not a huge deal. But that's like A+ timing. He literally typed that. It says he DM'd me that at 2:28, but my iPad says it's 2:27. That's how far ahead in the future he is. That's glorious. All right, the Ravens. They get Michael Gallup, and then entering the 12th round, these players are under contract for 4 years. So again, you should probably be looking at high positional value, like left tackle, which is what the Ravens do with Garrett Bowles. Lions pick Mike White, please. Byron Murphy was picked yesterday. You're like, I think 10 picks away, so you're not too far. I got to figure out what I want to do. I was going to pick Juju here, but now I can't. Go to corner. There's corner. Some good options. Eli Apple. You got Amani Oruwariye. You want him? He's there. I won't say he's good, but he's there. Eli Apple carried his team to the Super Bowl last year. Exactly. May as well turn on the music. Rasul Douglas is right there. In case anyone wants to know his age, he's 27. He's not even old. Justin Reed. I feel like he was. Yeah, he gone. Or not. No, he's not gone. He's right there. Take him. I paused it perfectly on the beat. All right, Carolina's a sim. They get Tyler Boyd, who is nasty in this game. And then the Vikings get Jack Conklin. All right, now the Lions are up. Last player on their board is someone who's on the Lions in real life. Kirby Joseph. Kerbo is sticking in Detroit. The Jets are up. Which Jets players are going to be here? Oh boy. Finally, a non-Jet. About damn time. Alright, now how about we do the same for you? Let's pick a non-Jet. You got so many good choices. Go, you want Michael Carter, the corner. I thought you meant Michael Carter, the running back. Well, he's probably low 70s. What are we doing? You got all these great corners here. Oh, he's a 75. I thought he was worse. That's still kind of a reach, but I mean, it's okay. I assume that's who you want? Yeah, Michael Carter, the running back, is better, although he has a running back. He already has Breece Hall, also on the Jets. Yeah, the Jets are not going to be good. They're just the Jets, but without Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner. So, in other words, not very good. Here are the free safeties. Got some good players in here. There's some really solid safeties. Safeties fall in this game. There are some good players. Last year on day 2, I was able to get Javon Holland and Cameron Curl. Obviously, both of those guys are long gone. They were picked on day 1 this year, but that's besides the point. Top free safety. Quandre Diggs. Is that who you want? New York Jet legend Quandre Diggs, who picked off Sam Darnold's first NFL pass for a pick 6. Did we lose that game by 40? You're damn right we did, but that was still a fun play. The 2018 season was fun while it lasted for one play. Kenny Pickett. Oh boy. Kenny Two Gloves Pickett is a Dolphin. The Giants are up. He already DM'd me who he wants, and that is, I think he's still here. Again, I wish I could sort by height. But he wants, where is he? Chase Claypool. I'll bring these to the Packers. All right, he wants his a middle linebacker. He's got one left on his board, and that I think he's still here. Deion Jones. I'll bring this to Dallas. And I got to figure out what I want to do here. Because I am not entirely sure. You may need to play the clip. I kind of want to figure out who I'm going to pick too, so this is actually good timing. The Gus Johnson... Oh, boy. Where is it? Hold on. I got to pull it up. Sam Darnold owns the Lions. Yes, he does. I will not deny it. right, hold on. I'm pulling it up now.
With Ohio State has paid off. 3rd and 5. Stroud in trouble. And Stroud is sacked again. Ojabo. David Ojabo.
All right, there we go. Okay, I'm not fully sure what I want to do here. Am I? I don't think I'm sure. All right, I don't think I'm going to be that long, but I'll just put on the music anyway. I just want to make sure there's not someone else. Okay, no. This player was really good for me last year. I'm excited to have him back. It's Rashad Bateman. OFL Viking legend. He was our leading receiver the last year, even though we had Terry McLaurin, Henry Ruggs, Michael Pittman, and Najee Harris. So now he will join forces with Jamison Williams and T. Higgins with the Cincinnati Bengals. Big P.J. Walker. All right, Atlanta. They get Mecole Hardman. He was my next receiver. Not that I need a receiver anymore, but... All right, Danny told me to DM him when he was picking, so we'll see if he's online within the next minute. Oh, he is here. There we go. He's Dan Marino with better hair. And smaller hands. Completely forgot the Jets. The Jets don't have a quarterback. I mean, they have Mike White in principle. Oh, they have Geno. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. I'm dumb. Do I think Pickett can develop with your team? If you put him in a QB-friendly scheme and he produces, then I don't see why not. I mean, that is a pretty good offense. Oh, DMs. Will I be able to see your picks? So we don't have someone doing the spreadsheet right now, so if you just go back to when your picks were made, you'll be able to find them all pretty easily. So far, your team has made 4 picks. The ones in the spreadsheet are Braden Smith and Christian Darrisaw. So just go back to rounds 10 and 11, and you should be able to find it. Who did Octi pick? Octi picked Rashad Bateman, OFL Viking legend. I would have picked Juju, but Bateman's a solid replacement. Are they good? Yeah. I don't see why not. Who did the pick after you go with? Mecole Hardman, who was my next receiver after Rashad Bateman. All right, so the Niners are going with linebacker Zaven Collins. I'm pretty sure he's on the board. Which one is he? Is he inside? Yes, he is. Who is your team drafted? You were here for Dallas Goedert and Devin Lloyd. I don't know the other picks because they haven't been put in the spreadsheet. So if you go back to rounds 10 and 11, you should be able to find them. Who's up now? Buffalo. I'm pretty sure this player is gone, but I will double check. So he wants Caleb Farley. I feel like Caleb Farley got picked yesterday. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he got picked by the Titans. They're not the Titans, the Chiefs. I know Bubba mentioned him. And speaking of Bubba, he is now on the clock. Where is Bubba? All right, Bubba wants to sim out, so we will sim out. And they go with Shaquille Griffin. And that'll bring us to the Commanders. Farley is a steal. Farley was on his team last year in Baltimore, and he did develop quite well because he is pretty big and he's pretty fast. Poor guy can't stay healthy in real life to save his life, but Cole Holcomb, who I feel like wins a Super Bowl MVP in just about every sim experiment I've ever done. I don't know why, but he does. Bucks and Rams are sims. We're now pretty much halfway done for today. If we're planning to go through 16, we are halfway done. And we're probably going to be able to go faster because we go quicker as things go on. The Rams get Hunter Henry, and that'll bring us to the Raiders. All right, so now we got to figure out which position the Raiders need. And then we will draft off of this board accordingly. It seems like they really could use some more offensive linemen. Is David Andrews still on the board? Oh, he's at the top. Can I see defensive tackle? Yes, you can. You didn't have to scream. I'm kidding. Here are the defensive tackles. It's not pretty. And then when we get to the Eagles, I can scroll through safeties. So glad. Yeah, the Jordan Davis pick is now looking a little better than it did in a vacuum because the defensive tackles in this game kind of go quickly. Who wrote Octi McFarthead in the spreadsheet? Huh. While we wait for Garrett, I guess we can look at safeties now. All right, there you go. Broncos are selecting Hit Stick Harrison Smith. And that'll bring us to the Steelers. This is 4-year contracts, right? Yes. Yeah, these guys are on a contract for 4 years. What is going on in the background? Is it too loud? It's my foot massager that I got as a Christmas gift. If it's too loud, I can turn it off. Because it is kind of close to the microphone. Who did you get? You guys got Colton Miller, George Karlaftis, and then a couple other people who are not in the spreadsheet. And then you guys are up in like 6 picks. So the sim has treated you guys pretty well, at least with Colton Miller and George Karlaftis. Who's up the Steelers? Right tackle by Dev. I want a foot massage. It is nice. It is very nice. I think these 4 have star. Right? Lucas Nyanya, I think, has star. Yeah, and there's no way Cedric Ogbuehi has star. No shot. Havenstein is like 29, 30. Someone draft Brady. Someone's going to do it. It's going to happen. Michael Thomas, how is he 28? 29. He's going to be 30 next year? Jeez. I didn't realize he was that old. Pick Rasul Douglas. He's 27. He's not that old, guys. Someone do it. All right, Browns want corner. Here are the corners. I think I've only picked one. I should probably get on that. Desmond King. Bang. Is he 28? 27. That'll bring us to the Titans. Rasul Douglas at this point will actually be a good pick. He's the 6th corner down, and he's 27. Corner by age. There you go. Y'all gonna make me get greedy with my corner. There are some good ones left, which I guess is kind of why I've not picked many yet, other than Trent McDuffie. Rasul. Oh no, that's not the Titans. Oops. Isaiah Rodgers. That was my next pick. I'm sad. I almost picked him in this round. All right, well, I go cry. The Eagles can make their pick. Deshaun Elliott, Lions legend. He's an 80. I mean, he's been pretty solid. He's 25. I didn't realize he was that young. I thought he was like 26 or 27 by now. And Eagles franchise legend as well. Colt, I don't think Jose's here, so we can sim for him. Because he hasn't been here his last 2 picks. They get Emmanuel Ogbah. He had like 20 sacks multiple times last year. Candy was here. Is he still here? Is Candy still here or not? I presume not. So I'm going to press the sim button, and they get Odell Beckham. All right, that'll bring us to Jacksonville. He wants free safety Ashton Davis. Another Jet. Bubba Bolden's in the league? I thought he was still in college, I gotta be honest. Who do we want? Ashton Davis. Can I buy your foot massager? How much are you gonna pay me? After that, we have the Texans. C-Mill was here. Is he still here? And for those of you who have not been here, who want to look at your picks when you guys are on the clock, we can check the transactions log, as C-Mill literally says that. Great minds think alike. How much do you want? I want Joe Burrow. That's who I want. You guys also have Mike McGlinchey and Draymond Jones. That's pretty good. Working on the line of scrimmage with 2 defensive ends and 2 offensive tackles. You can keep the massager. Darn. If it was Husker, I could ask for Deshaun Watson. Can I see my picks real quick, too? Since I know you're going to be in and out, I can do that. Kabooyah! What do the Texans want to do here? Tom Brady's still there. Oh, the Texans have Lamar. Put Tom Brady at running back. That sounds like a great idea. Oh, he just DM'd me. Give me Marcus May. Marcus May ain't even on the Jets, though. Oh, he's one of the highest rated players here. He's also sneaky old. Isn't he 30? He's 29. Yeah, he was drafted at like 24. All right, the Texans are going with everyone's favorite big-bellied right guard, Wisconsin Whitewater's very own Quinn Miners. Now the Texans just have to draft Malik McDowell. It'd be perfect. All right, that'll bring us to the Bears. He was here. Is he still here? Marcus May was on the Jets. All right, I'll wait a second to see if the original is here or not. Tyson Campbell is gone, yes. Jamal's on the Seahawks. Marcus May is on the Saints. Right, I assume he's not here, so we'll go with the highest player on his board, and that'll be Nick Chubb's new best friend. Yeah, Tyson was one of the first picks off the board today. James Cook. All right, New England. Dan Dutton's been in and out. I don't think he's here, though. But we'll wait a second. All right, I assume he's not, so we will skip. Leighton Vander Esch. That'll bring us to the Seahawks. James Cook and Nick Chubb are friends. Well, now they are. Well, I really got to scroll here. Ooh, that's a nice pick for Seattle. Has your pick come up? No. They want Andre Cisco. Okay, that'll bring up Hector. Hector DM'd me to pick the highest rated running back, Kareem Hunt, who's finally gone, and then to sim the rest. Why does it say Andre Cisco? I did it right? I think so. Yeah, okay, the game's just glitching. All right, for the 13th round, by the way, these contracts are for 2 years. And then for the 14th round, they're only 1 year. Cole Kmet. All right, Seattle is back up. Again, I have to do it based on which positions have not been picked of his. So the next highest person for him is an offensive tackle. Do they already have 2? 1. Just 1. Okay. So they will pick Charles Leno. That was not a fart. That was my chair, by the way. I already know someone's going to ask. had a punter joke lined up and everything. The Patriots get Damian Lewis. And the last person available on the Bears board, if I can just find it here real quick, is tight end Cade Otton. Where's Cade Otton? There he is. All right, Houston, C-Mill is back up. All right, he wants to check one player real quick. I don't think said player is there. No, yeah, someone picked Eric Stokes. And then offensive line. If you want an offensive lineman, it ain't pretty. Ooh, I should probably pay Nick Nader and Vatcha now because they're almost up. I've just given into the fact that we will not have an offensive line. That's one way to look at it. All right, so the Texans will be going with a running back. Where is he? Just want to clarify. Yep, Isaiah Pacheco. That'll bring us to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I know somebody was talking about Marcus May earlier. Well, he is now a Jaguar. Chargers is a sim. They get Taylor Lewan. The Colts get Michael Thomas. About time. And that'll bring us to the Eagles. Did you miss anything? You have not missed any of your picks. So we'll wait a second for Nick and Ader. Is Nick and Ader here? We'll wait another 10 seconds or so, and then we'll sim. Oh, he is here. Okay, okay. Devin Duvernay. That's not... No, Devin Duvernay definitely does not play fullback because he's... I should sort by speed. He's fast. All right, Thatchin has told me his last pick. Before he sims out, and that is Dalton Schultz. Boom. He only has normal? I thought he definitely had a def. That'll bring us to the Browns. This is not the last round. We have 3 more after this. I think we're going to have time for 16 today. Who's up here if the Browns are up? That's right. Oh, no, those are my picks. Tight end. Here are your tight ends. You can get Mercedes Lewis. How old is he now? 38. I told Danny he's 40. I was 2 years off. Because Danny had him on his board for whatever reason. Rasul Douglas. You won't. Rasul Douglas is legitimately a good pick at this point. Like, I might honestly consider picking him. I only have one corner. Julian Love, that's also a good pick. I think he's a strong safety here. Where is Julian Love? He's not that old. Oh, he's right there. He's an 85 overall. Who is? Who's an 85 fullback? The Pittsburgh Steelers. Who's going to take? Someone's going to do it. Someone's going to do it. Wait, Brisker is still there. Yeah. Contracts for round 13 is 2 years, round 14 is 1 year, but round 15 is 4 years. Who's up? The Steelers are up, that's right. Who is the best Jet available? Not many, because Little Job. Oh, James Robinson. That's honestly a good pick at this stage of the draft. Not gonna lie. Bros, he's on the Jets, James Robinson. He doesn't play, but he's on the Jets. How many touches has he got since he got traded there? Like 10? It feels like it. They don't use him. Although Bam Knight is pretty good, to be fair. He plays for the Jets as much as Little John does. Rasul Douglas. New York Jets legend Rasul Douglas. Shall we turn on the music? Sky Moore. I can just go right to the age. Why does he wear 24 again? Can someone please explain that? Denver, Broncos country. Is Garrett here? Broncos are selecting Tom Brady. I knew it was going to happen. I had a whole speech and everything for this round. Tom Brady, half of Garrett's team is going to be gone by the end of this year. They're so old, or at least their last couple of picks. Raiders, Raider Nation. All right, I got to write down what positions they've picked, just so it's easier for me when I'm going off their draft board here. How are you an idiot? Because Tom Brady probably is going to retire after the sim year. So, yeah. All right, the Raiders have a quarterback. Do they have a running back? If not, now would be a good time. They do. They have, I think, 2 receivers. Yup. They have a left tackle, a left guard, center. Check my free agency. Oh, you mean your picks? Since you haven't been here, I can do that. Left end, defensive tackle. Have they completed their D-line? No. They do the middle linebacker. Yeah, they should probably go defense here. Safety. Do they not have a corner? Is this all their picks? What round are we in? We're in 13. Okay, I missed one. Who did I miss? Did I miss anyone? 3, 4. I got those. I got him. Oh, he has 3 receivers. I missed Calvin Ridley. Okay. Well, the only positions on his board are offense, so I feel like I have to go offense. So, is Evan Engram still here? Yeah, he can get Evan Engram. And then we'll check the Packers because I know DeGames hasn't really been here. I didn't plan on relocating, but is it too late? It is not too late. Up until the Similar stream, you can apply to relocate. Here are all of your picks. Boom. Who's up? Who's 15? Sim. The Rams get Robert Hunt. And the Bucks get Joe Tryon-Shoyinka back in Tampa Bay. I broke my streak of no Jeopardy music. Your career is gone. Now you're like everybody else. So Washington is up. Jax can't go with his boy Tom anymore. Thaddeus is still here. Cue the music. Oh, boy. I might as well figure out what I'm going to do here, although I think I already know. Wide receiver by age. Marcus May has gotten picked. My Jeopardy music streak technically broke, but I knew who I wanted. Octi just misunderstood me. Common Octi L. Treylon Burks. The Chiefs is a sim. They get Trevor Penning. Not horrible. Does he have hidden? I have no idea. That'll bring us to the Ravens. Oh, darn. I was looking at him. The Ravens are picking linebacker Rodrigo. Malcolm Rodriguez. They gave him hidden. Nice. I didn't even know that. Christian Watson got picked in like the 5th round. He's been long gone. Or the Bills. I probably said the Ravens again, didn't I? Okay, the Niners are up. Who's the highest person on Danny's board? That would be wide receiver, Mr. Lateral himself, Jacoby Myers. He's 25? I thought he was like 27. He's younger than I thought. All right, that'll bring us to the Falcons. They get Dalvin Tomlinson, and then for us, I already know who I think I want. I'm just going to double check. There's no one I'm forgetting about. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm making Zion Johnson. And that'll bring us to the Cowboys. I have to do it. Do what? I'm scared. OFL 20 Oh, I know who it is. I can just go right by speed. Curtis Samuel. Did we literally... Yeah, you guys got Jacoby Myers. He only has normal? All right, Green Bay told me who he wants, and he was probably going to be my next pick, which makes me sad, because I really like this player. Jalen Petrie. Is Devontae Wyatt still on the board? Yes, he is. He should. I agree. Jalen Petrie should not be in a Packers jersey, if that's what you were referring to. I assume it was Curtis Samuel, but no, Jalen Petrie in a Packers jersey is gross. Now all the safeties are going off the board. Jaquan Brisker finally going here to the Giants. He should have been gone like 5 rounds ago. What are we doing, guys? The Dolphins are up. I'll keep collecting the Bears players. Everybody on your board is not going. I think the last guy for you is still there. Yeah. The final player on your board, Danny, is still on the board. Devontae Wyatt, if he has hidden. I actually have no clue if he does. I shouldn't sort by age. He's like 24. So he's not even that young. At least for a rookie. He does have hidden. But he's also old. So, just to clarify, this is who you want? Yeah, the hidden's probably just star. I don't. Why would Devontae Wyatt have anything else? I mean, there's only 3 rookies who have superstar. Go for it. I think these are my scheme fits. Because we're on the Bengals. Or maybe not. I don't know. That one right tackle, yes, he's still there. The New York Jets. Oh boy, what do we have now? Corners. Here are the corners. It's slim pickings. If you only have one, like yours truly, then you might be in a little trouble. No, you weren't. Yeah, he'll be a good fit as a 3-4 defensive end. We are back. Welcome back. How old is AJ Bouye? Pretty old. He's like gotta be at least 32, 33. 31! Younger than I thought. But still really old. Having this argument at work, am I just a Texas fan for saying J.J. Watt is better than T.J.? Who thinks T.J. Watt is better all time than J.J. Watt? How is that an argument? T.J. Watt's been great the last 4 or 5 years. Prime J.J. Watt was better than prime T.J. Watt, for starters. And J.J. Watt's been better for longer. Who in their right mind has T.J. above J.J. all time? I think T.J. is better all... There's totally no bias there. Corners by... Oh, I missed that. He had 2 more sacks one season. Prime JJ is the best defensive player over the last probably 30 years. Maybe Aaron Donald makes a case. I don't know who else does. Luke Kuechly, I guess? No, not Luke Kuechly. Although Luke Kuechly's close. Prime Luke Kuechly was pretty nasty. But yeah, J.J. Watt is probably the second best defensive player of this generation behind Aaron Donald. And even so, if you have J.J. ahead of Donald, I wouldn't really bat an eye. Asante Samuel is gone already. TJ could end up being better if his prime lasts longer. That's fair. But right now, I think JJ definitely takes the cake. Who all have I drafted so far today? Since I know you've been in and out, we can look through that real quick for you. I make a case for being better than JJ. I've never missed a tackle in the NFL. You might be onto something. Here are your picks today. I think they started with Kyle Duggar. As the Jets go with William Jackson. And then I'll check the Eagles too. I know he's been in and out also. That's not the Eagles. This is the Eagles. Yeah, I think it started at Jonathan Jones. The 49ers need a fullback, as does everybody. Although I guess the Niners scheme uses a fullback more than anybody, but who knows if Danny's even going to use that scheme. How old is William Jackson? 28? 27? 28? 29. Oh, wow, he's older than I thought. William Jackson and A.J. Bouye are only separated by 2 years. Huh, the more you know. I would have guessed they're separated by like 4 or 5. Who's here? The Lions. He already DM'd me who he wanted here. They were originally going to pick Jaquan Brisker, but he was just picked like 3 picks ago. So instead, it'll be Arnold Ebiketie. I didn't realize he had hit him. Minnesota, that's a sim. Never lost a game, never thrown an interception. That sounds like GOAT status. Nate Davis is a nice pick. As is Travis Jones, and that'll bring up Giddey and the Cardinals. Wow, everyone wants Jaquan Brisker. Although he should have been picked like 4 rounds ago. What are we doing here, guys? Go to corner. Round 14, yes, they're on 1-year deals. And these guys are on 2-year deals. So they're not around for much longer. Here are the corners. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. Duggar, Johnson, Jackson, Myers, Collins, and I don't know. Maybe you didn't look down enough. Did you pick Elgton Jenkins today, or was that yesterday? Oruwariye. Hopefully he's not as bad as he is in real life. Amani Oruwariye. Oh, you were asking if he's on the board. I mean, he's 26 and star. So, I mean, he's not. He's probably the best guy you could have picked. Okay, good. I didn't realize that's what you were asking. OFL 23 inaugurated today. What's good, FG? As the Ravens get Javon Darn. Now, he was high on my list. All right, that'll bring us to round 14. These players are on 1-year deals. So after the sim year, you got to pay them. So be smart. In other words, you probably shouldn't pick a quarterback. DeAndre Swift. Interesting. He's awful in Madden Sim. I feel like he'd be a good player to use like in-game, but in Madden Sim, he is not good, from my experience. As much as I love the guys, that'll bring up Arizona, Giddey. Best offensive lineman under 30. DJ Humphries is under 30. Cody Whitehair, I think, is too. No, he's not. If he's not under 30, then Andrew Norwell definitely is not. Ben Jones is definitely not. Kevin Zeitler certainly isn't. And Brian Bulaga is not. So, DJ Humphries it is. Yeah, he's 28. He's awful in Madden Sim. I wouldn't say he's awful in real life. He's been pretty bad lately, but I don't know if I'd say awful. He has the talent, he doesn't use it. He doesn't use it properly. Watching him over the last 2 months has been quite infuriating. I don't know who you are, but hi. I don't know you either. Carolina is a sim. They get Dalton Reisner. And then Minnesota gets Garrett Bradbury. All right, the Lions have DM'd me who they have wanted. How many rounds are we doing today? We are going through round 16, so 2 more after this one. So pretty much 3 more rounds total. The Lions want Jamal Williams. So the other Lions running back, and to be honest, the better one, is staying in Detroit. So the Lions keep Jamal Williams and Kirby Joseph. That makes me happy. The Jets, oh boy, what does Little Jaw have planned here? Yeah, Jamal Williams right now is better than DeAndre Swift. Swift obviously has more long-term potential, but Right now, Jamal Williams is better. All fun and games until Sean Tucker's our RB1 next year. All right, which one of these strong safeties is on the Jets in real life? Or have anything to do with the Jets? None of them. Oh, was Jordan Whitehead there? Jordan Whitehead's on the Jets. Jimmy Ward, I think, is 31. He is sneaky old. That's not Jimmy Ward. That's Jimmy Ward. Yeah, he's 31. Ooh, I gotta figure out what I want to do here, because I'm up soon. Oh, I think I know what I want to do. Von Bell, I think, is 28 in the ballpark. 27. 27, 83 star. Yeah, Jimmy Ward was picked, what, 2014? So I think he would have been like 23 or 24 when he got drafted. He was kind of old. Do we put the music on? Von, then. Okay, I guess the music won't stay on for long. Von Bell, that's a good pick. Rare Little Jaw W. And that'll bring us to the Dolphins. Pick Michael. Who's Michael? Michael Carter? He's not a safety. Would I have time to look back through your previous pick? I showed your picks in the transaction log like 3 minutes ago, so if you just go back then, you can probably find it pretty quickly. Terrence Steele. How good is he in this game? He's a 79. I know he's a pretty solid player. I didn't realize he was that. And he's 25. Shout out to Madden for respecting him. He's been kind of nice with Dallas this year. That'll bring us to the Giants. He would like to look at defensive line. The defensive ends are kind of falling off the board, too. I picked a good offensive line. Yeah, that's your first one in the 14th round. I thought he was like 35. I don't think he was a... Did he get drafted? I know he was on a high pick. Because I didn't know who he was until this year. Yeah, he's 25. Yeah, he was undrafted in 2020. Man, he's been a good player for them. Carl Nassib. Give me Jabril Peppers he wants. So Jabril Peppers is back with the Giants. He's sneaky young. I thought he was a little older than that, to be honest. Now I kind of wish I picked him. That'll bring us to the Packers. He DM'd me who he wanted. All right, he wants wide receiver. Yeah, Gallup is gone. He was picked by Baltimore. He wants Zay Jones. Damn, I'm late again. But your pick is like 3 picks away. So once we get to your pick, I can show you who you've drafted so far. All right, that'll bring up Nick. Let me check his draft board. And they will select linebacker Rashaan Evans. Or if that'll bring it to the Bengals. I've picked 2 defensive backs so far. I should probably change that. He was picked by Baltimore, the actual Ravens, not SG. All right, I think I know who I want here, but I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting about anyone. Ooh, Terrell Edmonds is kind of interesting. Okay, I assume this player has high man coverage. He's pretty versatile, and I might need him to play corner. Darnell Savage. What is his man? Because I know he plays him in nickel a lot in real life. Does it not show his man? Oh, 73. Yeah, Darnell Savage is going to have to play corner for us. Probably in the slot. LaMarcus Joyner was on the... Is he still on the Jets? I don't know. All right, the Falcons are up. I'll show Cover who he's picked so far. Ooh, I have to pay Savage too, but safeties are cheap. That's why I picked him here. All right, this is who Atlanta has picked. You guys have a couple really good picks today. McCole Hardman, Pat Fryermuth. I think Jordan Poirier was the first one today, so these are your picks yesterday. Yeah, LaMarcus Joyner's bounced around. I feel like he on the Raiders recently? I know he started with the Rams. Okay, LaMarcus Joyner is on the Jets. He's 32? Wow, he was old when he got picked. Yeah, he started with the Rams, then he was with the Raiders for a year, and then he's been with the Jets. Edge rusher. All right, here are the edges. Keep in mind, these are the players that are on one-year deals, so you're going to have to pay them. Mid. Well, yeah, the whole board is mid. We're in the 14th round. It's kind of slim pickings. And then after this, I think we will go through the 16 rounds that we planned. So 2 more rounds after this. Running back. Have you guys not picked a running back? Cordell Patterson's there. There's still some solid, decent players. Do you have a running back? I don't know. I was asking. I do not know. Did you guys pick one in day 1? No. And then I don't really remember what you guys have done today. Get Cordero. So he is back in Atlanta with the Falcons. That'll bring us to the Niners. Danny has one per... I don't think Danny's here, is he? He was here. Maybe he still is. So I'll wait a second. Show me corners. There are your corners. Anybody you like? AJ Bouye, he's 31. Does the question mark mean you want him or not? Yes? I guess? Yes? I'll click him. Wait, no. No, you don't want him. Let's put the music on. Are any of these people... Not really. No. Or else they'd be gone. You got Rasul Douglas right there. Is anyone going to pick him? I'm having a... You drafted DJ Reed in the 2nd round. Just a reminder. You could go fullback. Yes, you could. Rasul Douglas is finally gone. I thought that was Nick's meme, and Nick isn't here for Rasul Douglas getting picked. That's kind of sad. All right, that'll bring us to the Bills. You should pick Terrell Owens. Pick Snipe. Wait, who just got picked? I don't even remember. Rasul Douglas. Show me left guard. Here are the left guards. The Ravens are up. Wink, wink. I'm getting better. I'm getting a little more used to these new teams. It's still a challenge. Especially since I associate SG right with the Ravens anyway. The Jets are going to take... Who's Thomas Hennessy? Is that a person? I know Matt Hennessy is a person. Kenyon Green is available, yes. He's only a 69, though. Nice. Does he have hidden? I think so. Yeah, he does. Back. Oh, guess who just got picked the pick before? Rasul Douglas. And you guys got Rashawn Evans. Oh, Thomas Hennessy's a lawn snapper. Oh, I did not know that. The more you know. Would you take my 9th and 10th round players or Little Jaw's first two? Well, Little Jaw got Quentin Williams, so. Yeah. Quentin Williams is good. Don't Oh, I'm underestimating you, all right. Take him. Okay, Kenyon Green it is. Chiefs is a sim. They get Chase Rouillet. And that'll bring us to the Washington Commanders. The best driver in the world. Henry Ruggs is gone, as is Nate Hobbs. Nate Hobbs was picked, I think, like 3 rounds ago. Right? He's on the Bears, isn't he? I'm 99% sure. If he's not picked, then why would he be available? Yeah, he gone. He been gone. Asante Samuel was picked even more long ago. He was picked in like the first 2 rounds today. Who was he picked by? I think Minnesota. If you want corner, here's a look at the corners. If there's a good young corner, he's probably gone. Unless his name is Jerry Jacobs and Madden just doesn't know that he's good. Madden stays sleeping. Tyre Tart, he's on the board. One of the last remaining young, solid defensive tackles. Yeah, he's only 25. All right, Bucks and Rams are Sims. Kevin Dotson, nice pick. And Devin Singletary. All right, the Raiders. I think the only position left on their draft board is right tackle or right guard. Have they not picked a right guard yet? Nope. So right guard and right tackle. I love how Troy made this like such fancy board and he just completely forgot about defense. Unless I'm like blind, but nope, no, there's no defense. Okay, so the highest player for him is Isaac Seumalo. He's there, isn't he? Yes. How old is he? 28? 29? 28. Ajabo, Evans, Bush, and Watt is the line. Those guys fit each other pretty well. Got your 2 pass rushers and your 2 off-ball guys. DJ reading the offense. Never again. Garrett. Is Garrett here? Calais Campbell. Wow, this team is old. He's like 30, what? 36, yeah. That's old. That'll bring us to the Steelers. Devontae Wyatt is gone, yes. An old team for an old coach. It makes sense that the grandpa is picking grandpa players. Now the Broncos just need to pick Russell Wilson. Has Garrett picked a quarterback yet? I don't think so. Running back by age. I know Zamir White is tempting, isn't he? Zamir White is good. I have him on one of my dynasty teams. Zamir White is going to be the Raiders' starting running back next year, and he's going to be good. Book it. I told you first. Oh, Garrett has Brady. Oh. Yeah, he just picked Brady, too. I'm dumb. Derek Carr, I think, is the highest-rated QB on the board. Yeah. Tyler Algier. That's a nice pick. I think he is hidden, or star. And he's a power back. Madden likes their power runners. That'll bring us to Pokemon and the Cleveland Browns. You want to see center. Here is center. Me and Nick, but I also have not drafted a quarterback. I think I kind of have a general plan of what I'm going to do there. The entire NFC East has not drafted a QB. Really? Huh. Now that you say that, I think you might be right. That's something. McGovern, which one? I assume this one, because there's two Connor McGoverns. Yeah, I don't think the Giants did. I think they almost picked Mac Jones, but he's on the Titans, ironically, who are on the clock and are going to get simmed. Because he told me to sim all of his picks. Yetur Gross-Matos, not bad. Don't look up what Yetur Gross-Matos did with Micah Parsons in the Penn State locker room in 2018. That'll bring us to the Eagles. The NFC East is going to be the lowest scoring division in football. And those defenses are nasty. I mean, Aaron Donald and Max Crosby together, TJ Watt, Greg Rousseau. The Giants have Jair Alexander and some other guys. Wow, Jair Alexander was their only defense pick on day one. Never mind. YGM was still available. Now he's not. I DM'd you for the rest of my draft. Okie dokie. Got hard-nosed football with Josh Jacobs and a really good offensive line. And don't you guys have some weapons too? Yeah, Kadarius Toney, Darren Waller. Scroll through offensive line. Surprised a lot of people are still here in the rounds with mid. But we're trying to find the players who aren't mid. What do you think of my division? The AFC East is solid. I mean, the Pats are going to be good, but they're a little older. The Jets, they're there. And then the Bills and you guys have done pretty well. And, of course, the AFC North is the best division of football. Of course. Ezra Cleveland, I believe, has star. For whatever reason. Yeah, I think these five probably have star. Javonte, CD, Peoples-Jones, Samuel, McCoy, and Panay. That's a nice little young group. AFC North got the two best Joes. Ezra Cleveland it is. OFL Viking legend. The Colts, that's a sim. We have a few sims up here. Jacksonville would be the next one who's got a board. And then C-Mail told me already who he wanted next. All right, Jacksonville's pick. Had they drafted a quarterback yet? I assume he will not want one if they've already picked one. Because a quarterback's the next person on his... actually, no one. No, hold on. The next person is left end Young. Is he referring to Chase Young? I would hope not. Because Chase Young was picked in the first round. So just to... Is there another Young? No. He was literally referring to left end Chase Young. Chase Young is the next person on his board. Why would Chase Young be lower than Marcus May and Ashton Davis? The next person is not a quarterback. That's the following pick. The next person for him is Josie Jewell. And then C-Mail is here. Okay. Maybe he meant... no, it says left end Young. So, the rest of his board is pretty specific. So, I assume he meant Chase Young. All right, the Texans have DM'd me a different player. They want safety. Grant Delpit. After that, we have the Bears. His original here, he's been in and out. I feel like he hasn't been here for any of his picks, but he's been here at other points. Maybe he did mean a young left end, but that's like not specific. How young? Like 22 or 26? Original is here. Can I see my picks? Yes, you can. We want the Bears. Yeah, young is a very vague term. So if you say, I want a young player at this position, that's not specific. If you say like 25 and under, that's a little more specific. I can do something with that. Who is Cade Otton? He plays on the Bucks. He's a rookie, picked in the 4th round out of the University of Washington. Sort by age. Does Rashad White have a dev? I don't know. He might. Sam Darnold. Travarius Ward is my oldest player at 26. Wow. Devontae Wyatt must be one of the older people on your team, and he's a rookie. An old rookie, but a rookie. Any of those guys you like? Or should I turn on the music? That was fast. David Bell. Columbus Aviator legend David Bell. You think you want David Bell. Do you want him or do you think you want him? Has it been your pick yet? It is not. You have not missed any of your picks. Just going to click him here real quick. Yes. So David Bell is back with original. All right, New England is a sim. They get Gerald Everett. According to Basketball Reference, Luka had the 6th best regular season performance of all time. I'm surprised it's not higher than that. The Hood said bring Beyonce back. Is that what the Hood said? All right, let's see who's next for Todd. I should probably write his positions down too because, again, his is just a list of players. And then after this, we've got 2 more rounds to go for today. All right, so Seattle. I'll be quick here. We can hear the music on in the background while we wait for me to figure this out. They have a nice little offensive line going together. All right, let's find the highest player on his board. Who was their last pick again? Hold on. Let me go back real quick. Number 1 regular. Oscar's 99 was in the playoffs. That was in the first round of the playoffs. So that's the number 1 playoff performance. Charles Leno was his last pick. All right, so let's find who it would be next. All right, they are going to start with Casey Hayward. Todd sent a lot of players, yes. His list is 110, and he's currently at 50. Casey Hayward shares a birthday with me, fun fact. I'm not 32, but he shares the day. All right, Hector told me the 2 positions he wants. So let's find him. Highest rated defensive tackle, BJ Hill. He's young. He's like 27, 26. And highest rated middle linebacker, Denzel Perryman. He's also not that old, 29? Yeah. All right, for round 15, contracts are 4 years. So, pick wisely. Who do I want? I want Todd. Who's the next highest person not at a duplicate position? Randy Gregory is definitely gone, right? Yeah, he's gone. Is Kevin Zeitler still here? He already has 2 guards, though. Wow, I'm really going far down. Michael Pierce is definitely off the board. Yeah. Jeez, his board is depleted. Ben Jones is still there, isn't he? He's old, but he's there. Who's the highest dev left? I doubt there are many X Factors left. Lloyd Cushenberry had hidden. Russell Wilson has superstar, and then these guys have star. Do all these guys have star too? I don't think so. It probably goes down to Jimmy Ward. So all these guys have star. Is there anywhere where I can see which relocation teams are taken? So if you find the hold on, let me pull it up here. The go into relocation teams, and then you'll see all of the teams that people have applied for. Most of those will be approved, so I wouldn't choose any of them. And try not to do anything that's in the same city as somebody else, and make sure it makes geographic sense. And then other than that, it's fair game. What reload team do I have? I don't think you reload. You don't have to relocate, obviously. Is Original even here? He was here for his last pick. Do I get San Diego? We haven't figured out the San Diego thing yet, because I know two people want San Diego. Original is here. Oh yeah, wasn't he the one who asked to sort by age? Or was that somebody else? Devontae Wyatt is not here. Imagine relocating. Facts. Rare W. Karloftis is also not here. I'd relocate if I played in New Jersey. I don't blame you. He's been gone. If a player is would be a really good pick here, they're probably not here. Short by Dev. Russ has superstar, and all these guys have star. Every single one of them. Yeah, Candy's been playing on San Diego for a while, so even though he didn't put his in first, he mentioned it like a while back. Everybody has star up to, I think, Jimmy Ward. So the quarterbacks have normal. But all these guys have star. AJ Epineza is still there, yes, I think. Let me get San Diego. It doesn't make sense, but on the other hand, imagine the San Diego Steelers. You might be onto something. That's what I'm going to vote for. Christian Barmore. I know who I want for once. Oh my goodness. History has been made. All right, C-Mail told me who he wanted. I assume this is still the pick for him. Tight end. Does he have hidden? I don't know. It's Trey McBride. He does not, but he is only 22. I am DMing Pepperjack. Well, Pepperjack's had a board this whole time. Which, for whatever reason, has Chase Young really low. Unless he means Young defensive end. Next player for him. If not Hunter Henry, who I think is gone, then it looks like he's going quarterback. Yeah, Hunter Henry's not this low. Just to check, the Jags have not picked a quarterback. I just want to confirm. I don't think they have, but I want to make sure. Because if he's picked one, then he's not going to want another. Nope. Highest quarterback for him is Matthew Stafford. A little old, but he's my boy. The Chargers, that's a sim. They get Cody Whitehair, and the Colts get Andrew Norwell. I assume that's not who Nick Nader wanted. Matthew Stafford and Drew Bledsoe are the same player. Matthew Stafford has a ring, though. And he's, like, way better and cooler. Sam Hubbard is still here. Huh. I didn't even realize that. Sam Hubbard is still on the board. Is he a right end or a left end? I think he is star. Where is Sam Hubbard? He definitely has not been picked, yeah. That's so odd. Who did you just draft? I think it was Cody Whitehair, who's a guard. Preston Smith to Tennessee, and that'll bring us to the Cleveland Browns. Reminder, these players are on 4-year deals. I gotta figure out who I want. I have no clue who I'm gonna pick here. Round 16, I think, is 2 years. Yes. And then it alternates for 2 and 4 years for a little while. Jonathan Grenard, is he an end or a linebacker? I don't know where they're going to list him. We're doing 25 total, yes. Where is Jonathan Grenard? Right end. He's an end. All right. He's not this low. He's young. He's like 24. Oh, there he is. I just saw him. I could have just gone down. That would have been quicker. The Pittsburgh Steelers. I hear Cobra again. No, I think that was one of the guinea pigs in the background. Or maybe it was Cobra. I know who I want again. Well, you still have a good, 40 picks to wait, so maybe he'll be gone. Kendrick Green, that's not a bad pick. He's like 22, 23. Who did you get? I don't think you've missed any of your picks. Although you're up soon. Broncos Country. Ryan Tannehill. Is that who Garrett's going to want? Nico Collins. Oh, that's actually kind of a good pick. Again, I wish I could sort by height. But he's like 22, 23. Yeah, 23. The Raiders. All right, I think the last position on Troy's board is right tackle. Only right tackle left on his board is Kelvin Beachum. That'll bring us to the Rams. That's a sim. I may be getting my quarterback next round. Oh. Snap. Mike Hughes. And then the Bucks get Rock Ya-Sin. So that'll bring us to the Commanders. Did we just have a pick snipe? The Bucks pick sniped Rock Ya-Sin. And Bachers too. W. Sim. You know who has not got pick sniped once? Me. I've been, for the most part, very lucky. Cam Dantzler was picked a while ago. Guess we'll check corners again. Dantler is also way better than Rocky Sin. That's probably true. I will select. Dun dun dun. OFL legend. Oh, wow. Strong words. Damn it. I was thinking about him. Jordan Love. I was strongly considering him. Right in this range. Okay. That's unfortunate. Why did the Bucks have to pick Rocky Sin then? Meanie heads. And Cesar Ruiz is also a good pick. That'll bring us to the Bills. Right when I said I haven't gotten pick sniped, we're like 5 picks away. And I maybe would have picked him here. First quarterback picked in the NFC East. I know that was not Nick and Ader's guy. I can confidently tell you that. All right, the Ravens. I've gotten multiple DMs about this player within the last 5 minutes. The Ravens are picking Osa Odigizua. Like 3 separate people have mentioned him in the last 5 minutes. But he is, or not the Ravens, the Bills. It was in fact not my guy. Shocker. All right, after that we had the 49ers. Show me Julian Blackmon. There he is. All right, who do you want to pick? I'm kidding. All right, the Falcons, Cobra. I have no clue what I want to do here. Now would be a good time to pick a QB. Not going to lie. I think I know which quarterback I would want. Jaquan Brisker is gone. Show me offensive line. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do with my next pick, and it's something. That's what I'm going to say. Carson Strong is definitely a real person. Yep. Any of these guys you like? Carson Strong, you mean MVP Carson Strong? He is very strong. His arm is very strong. I've accepted my fate of 0 pass rush. Well, that's not a good sign of success. Unless you randomly find someone good. Defensive tackle. Anybody you like? Everyone is so... I know. Josh Uche was picked yesterday. He is more than long gone. He's signed the contract already gone. So, no, he is not here. Is there anybody else you want? Corner by age. He already got his jersey gone. He's more gone than my grandpa. Oh, okay. That came out of left field. Everyone is looking for my players I picked way long ago. Is Jalen Waddle still on the board by chance? Is Alex McPherson still here? That's not a person. Evan McPherson is a person, and he's on the board. But Alex McPherson does not exist. Zach McPherson, the corner, is still here. I don't know if he qualifies to be on the list, but he's here. Next pick. Can't believe he's still there, but Jamar Chase. Wow, that's a pretty good pick here. Justin Tucker. We finally have had a kicker go. I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier. I know you can make the argument that kicker's a little bit rich, but I honestly don't mind it in the 15th round. So we've had a 92 overall go up the board, and with my pick, I'm picking someone who sucks. And you know what? I don't care. This is a complete reach, but he's been very good in the past, OFL. My quarterback, OFL Bowl MVP, Matt Corral. Him in the Bucs playbook is going to be kind of nasty, not going to lie. I know everybody kind of wanted their QB, and since these players are on a 4-year deal, I figure why not? So knowing the Matt Corral quarterback carousel, he's going to be on a new team by season 2. All right, that'll bring up Nick. Let's see. Is Renry Huggs available? I believe he is. Oh, we just had a pick snipe, kind of. It wasn't Matt Corral, but it was for Julian Blackman. And, of course, now Nick has to pick the player I want, unless he already has duplicates. How many corners do they have? 1, 2. Yeah, I don't think he wants a third. Or maybe he does. Yeah, 3's fine. I think he'll be okay with it. C.J. Henderson. He was probably my next pick. I'm here. Hi. Hi. My secondary appreciates the Matt Corral pick. If he plays anything like he did in Season 4 of OFL 22, then your secondary will not be happy. How many years do we usually go through? Not counting the sim year, 5. So 6 total. Who's up? Green Bay. What does the games want to do here? Let's see. Harrison Phillips. Is he a tackle or an end? I should sort by strength. He's strong. Okay, he's not here. He's an end. Maybe he's a left end. Oh, yeah, he's a top 1. He's a 78. At 26 with star. That's a really good pick. That'll bring up the Giants. I only have 2 offensive linemen. Well, I only have 3, so we're not much better. All right, the Giants are asking me about a dev trait. I don't know what position he would be at. I should sort by dev. That's probably easier. Why would Jerry Tillery have star? What in the world? Okay, he's not at left end. Is he at right end? Yep, I think everybody up to Costin would have star. Is he a linebacker? Does anybody know what position Trevis Gibson is in the game? How many of these guys have star? None of these guys do. I guess probably just these top 2. And then, why would Jacob Martin have star? Okay, so Travis Gibson doesn't have star, clearly. Left end. Is he here at left end? He clearly doesn't have star. Oh, he's been gone? Oh, okay. I guess I was wrong. I thought he was on the board. But I guess not. All right, the Giants instead will be going with... I should just scroll down this way. Sean Murphy Bunting. That'll bring up the Dolphins. Andrew Booth. That was my next pick. All my corners are going. First C.J. Henderson, and now Andrew Booth. Thanks for taking a third corner. You're welcome, question mark? You stole my pick, so I hope you're happy. The Jets are up. Y'all know who... I don't know who it is. Oh. Never mind. Yes, I do. Mike White. Yeah, I took Matt Corral while you were gone. For the lulz. They gave Mike White a face scan? Why? Okay. So Mike White's the backup in the Jets. That'll bring up the Lions. I don't know what he wants because he was going to pick Osa Odigizua. And now he can't. Oh, he's here. Okay, cool. Backup. Well, they have Geno. Russell Wilson's still there if anybody wants him. Guard and center. Yikes. It is ugly. Russ is good in this game. He's also old, so he's not going to get much better, although he is good early on. I don't think Charles Omenihu has been picked yet. I think he's still on the board. I know you want Russ. Russell Wilson's going to be Justin Fields' backup. Any of these guys you like? I know they're all mid. Zeitler's old. 30. Oh, he's 32. Still pretty old. Derrick Henry is doubtful. Why would they play him? They have the Titans and Jaguars both have nothing to play for this week. The winner of their game in Week 18 wins the division no matter what. So both of those teams should just rest people. Epineza, is he gone? I don't know. He might not be. I think he is start. Nope, he's still there. A.J. Epineza it is. Good job, Danny. You ruined it for everyone who wanted A.J. Epineza. Shiesty asked... Oh, he did? Oh, I didn't even see that. Never mind. My bad. Minnesota gets... Ooh, I was thinking about Greg Gaines. I think he's star. And then the Panthers get Mike Hilton. So that'll bring up the Cardinals. Who did he ask? He asked about Charles Omenihu. Would he be a left end or a right end? Left end. Yeah, he's still there. If you want him. Kazu's only a 74? Huh. That's something. Like Hilton going from one cat team to another. If the Titans beat the if the Titans beat the Jaguars, then it doesn't matter. Week 17 is irrelevant for both teams. The winner of the Week 18 game wins the division. Because the Jags would have the head-to-head tiebreaker over the Titans, and then if the Titans win, then they would have whatever the strength of schedule tiebreaker is. So, it doesn't matter what either the Titans or the Jaguars do this week. I have my eye on a very special player. Matt Corral's gone, buddy. All right, round 16. These players are on, I think, 2-year deals. Yeah, I picked Matt Corral now just in case he got really good, that I would have him for a while. Ryan Kelly. And then to start round 16, the final round of the day, it's Taylor Rapp. So keep in mind, this is your last pick for today. Trace McSorley is still available if anybody wants him. Taylor Rapp is a really good pick at this range. Put on the music. Oh, boy. I'm going to draft McSorley tomorrow. Not if I draft him today. McSorley and Matt Corral as my QB room. Any positions you want, Kitty? Or you just have no idea? You do have Elijah Moore. Ernest Jones, he is on the board, I think. Yes, he is. Kenneth Murray is gone. I picked him. He mine. Yeah, I picked him in like the 11th round, I think. Trey Smith was higher on my... Yeah, but then you changed your mind. You said Trey Smith, and then you said somebody else. How is that guy still... Who? Ernest Jones? What kickers are left? Everybody except for Justin Tucker. And then all the punters are still here, too. Ernest Jones. We've had the Jeopardy music on for a total of 16 minutes. Carolina, that's a sim. And they will pick John Johnson. Minnesota will get Irv Smith back with the Vikings like he never left. That'll send us to the Lions. So who would you like here? Shicey's here, isn't he? Yeah, he's here. I have a very special request. How special? See you later. Thanks for coming in, Giddy. It's been such a pleasure having Little Job pick before me. I can imagine. After you see the Lions pick, you're like, oh, I know who I want, and I'm going to get him. And I don't have to be sad. Because he's going to pick some random jet here, like Jeremy Ruckert. All right, what is your special request? Justin Tucker's apprentice. Jordan Stout? Oh, Evan McPherson. That was going to be my pick. So now I'm sad. Love the main channel. I can't believe this is my first time doing it, but I'm already loving it. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. It's been a fun first 2 days. And there's Jeremy Ruckert. I knew it. Who could have seen that one coming? He is 22. Seems more like a round 25 pick, but never mind. The Dolphins. Y'all taking kickers now? Hell yeah, we are. Zion Johnson is gone, and you know why he's gone? He's also mine. That was your last pick. Yes, you guys are done for the day. Still don't have a quarterback and wide receiver, and y'all drafting kickers. Hell yeah. You guys, no, you have Jacoby Myers. I was going to take Tucker, but I didn't know he was picked. Yeah, he was picked in the last round. Oh, boy. Show me safety. We should do this tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to have time tomorrow. Jacoby Myers is good. He's 25. Malik, balls deep. And a hooker. Where is he? There he is. The Giants are up now. I got Christmas on Saturday. Christmas was Sunday. But we'll have a vote for Friday or Saturday, I think. And we'll see what the people want. Oh boy. The DM I just received states the words, let Russ cook. He's going to the Giants. He's 5'11". I knew he was short. Yeah, now that I realize, I do remember him being 5'11" now. The Packers, the games. What does he want to do? Let me see. He would like to pick offensive tackle Titus Howard. That'll bring us to the Cowboys. Nick just DM'd me. Pick the top left end / right end, 28 or under. Zach Seiler is 26. Dietrich Wise is 28. I think Wise is better, right? Yeah. So, and Dietrich Wise, I think, was next on his board anyway. So that works out. That'll bring us to the Bengals. So I was going to pick McPherson. Now I can't. So I just want to quickly run down corner real quick. Does Martin Emerson have a dev? He does not, but he is 21. I'm going to pick him anyway. All right, Cobra. Cobra's here, isn't he? Who have I gotten so far? We'll check when you guys are on the clock. Yeah, Cobra's present. Little John, maybe don't be predictable? Wide receiver. And for everybody leaving, thanks for coming in. I know you guys have probably made your picks, so yeah, that'll make sense why you're leaving. Here are all the wide receivers. There's still some pretty good ones. Wide receiver by age. Who are the young guys still on the board? Justin Ross. Justin Ross is pretty good in OFL 22, just saying. Ben Skoranek, the best white wide receiver on the Rams. Tyquan Thornton's fast. For what it's worth. Start the music. Cavante, what position would Cavante Turpin even be? Would he be a wide receiver? What? I know he's a kick returner, but what position does he technically play? Corner? I don't see him a wide receiver. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Can I sort by kick return? Yeah, he's definitely not here, because he'd be at the top. In other words, that means you probably shouldn't pick him here because he's lower than a 69. Nice. Although Rashid Shaheed is kind of nice. Every time he gets the ball, it's like a 50-yard touchdown. John Dodson was picked in like the 4th round. We need 50 receiving yards out of Chris Houston tonight. We'll tell Bo to throw the ball to Chris. Jalen Rager's still there. Here, why don't we sort by catching and go to the bottom? Oh, he's not there. It's John Ross. Kenny Golladay is 94th. That's sad. You can get Tutu Atwell. He's like 150 pounds. 160. I lowballed it. I'm sorry, Tutu. All right, the music's been on for 2 minutes. Let's speed this along. I feel like I picked Martin Emerson like years ago. And as you can see, he's the last person showing up. By Dev. All right, these guys... I'm surprised Hector hasn't picked Jamison Crowder yet. All right, all these guys have star. Probably up... Do these guys don't have star, do they? No. I would guess up to Darius Slayton. Yeah, Danny Gray is normal. De'Ami Brown, OFL 22 legend. He was very good for the Bison. All right, thank God. The music was on for like 3 minutes there. That'll bring us to the Niners. The pick was made? Believe it or not, it was. I know, shocker. I want the best defensive lineman in Eagles history. Where is he? I know who you're referring to. I'm trying to make a funny joke. Hold on. Nobody here plays on the Eagles? None of these guys play back. Casey Toohill. He was like a 7th round pick by the Eagles. This is the guy you want? I know, I'm kidding. That should not have taken so long to find. You're making me want Rashid Shaheed. He's nice. All right, SGYT already DM'd me who he wanted. And it's a different person now. Oh, Jerome Baker was the last round. He wants Darius Slayton. Right? Hassan Reddick is 3rd in sacks. All right, he does want Darius Slayton. Kaboom. Chiefs is a sim, and that'll bring us to Washington Commanders as they get Chris Barnes. All right, so Washington is up. Corner. I feel like Jax has looked at corner for the last like 5 rounds. He's our new Garrett. All right, those are the guys. Akello Witherspoon. Boom. All right, the Bucs is a sim. They get Melvin Ingram. The Rams get Bilal Nichols. Have the Raiders completely filled out their draft board? I think they have. So I guess this is a sim. And they go with Yannick Ngakoue. That's a nice pick. He's good in this game. That'll bring us to the Denver Broncos. Is Garrett here? Jimmy Ward and Adam Thielen are looking nice. Oh, no, he's actually picking someone young. Alec Pierce. That's a good pick. Oh boy, here comes the butts. Jordan Stout. Wow. I know somebody's not going to be pleased about that. Here's my pick in the 25th round. Where's Stout? There he is. Jordan Stout, Pittsburgh Steelers legend. There he is in a Steelers jersey. What do you think? I haven't drafted a single normal dev. Congratulations. My streak ended last round with Corral, and it continued with Martin Emerson, who should have hidden. He's nice. Matt Ariza is still in the game. Future Bengal. John Runyon, he's a player I would have strongly considered with my next pick. How old is he? 24? 25. Yeah, that's a nice pick. Titans is a sim, and that'll bring us to the Eagles. The Titans get Devontae Parker. Netane Muti is still on the board, unfortunately, because I would have wanted him. So I assume this is your pick. He does have hidden. He's 23. I thought he was like 24 or 25. Jeesh. The Colts get Jayon Brown. The Chargers get Romeo Okwara. Jacksonville. Do they have anybody left on their board? He does not. It would have been Alec Pierce. So the Jags now get a sim, and they get Tim Patrick. And that'll bring us to the Houston Texans. Is C-Mill here? I don't think so. You were going to draft Daniel Carlson. Oh. Well, you can pick him in the next round. Unless somebody takes him here. Which, I mean, there are some good kickers behind him. Right, I don't think C-Mill's here, so we'll skip him. Watch him draft Daniel Carlson now. They got Sterling Shepard instead. That'll bring us to the Bears. I know Original's here. Is anybody else here? Hector told me who he wanted. And then Todd has his draft board. Oh no, C-Mill came at the worst time. I hope you like Sterling. Oh, he went to Oklahoma. Oh, so now you're really not going to like this pick. But yeah, it's Sterling Shepard. We can edit his college to say Oklahoma State. Switch me with a CPU pick. Does New England need a wide receiver? We can switch. And then, to be fair, I'll make sure the Chargers can get Daniel Carlson. Nobody's allowed to pick Daniel Carlson. Do the Patriots need another wide receiver? They have Cortland Sutton, who is not similar to Sterling Shepard at all, and DeAndre Hopkins. So they need a slot guy. So yeah, Sterling Shepard would be good for New England. So we can do a little switcheroo. Do Packers. Well, I'm going to have a separate video at the end so everybody can see their rosters. I just needed to check New England. All right, who does Original want? Is he not here? He was here like 2 minutes ago. Why does he always leave right when it's his pick? He DM'd me a player he wanted, but then he said he didn't want said player. So I don't think I should pick that player. But he's also not here, so I don't really know what to do. So I guess I'll press the sim button. And the Bears get... He said he was going to pick Davis Mills. Yeah, don't worry, C-Mill, you guys are up now. He DM'd me to pick Davis Mills and then said disregard that, and then the CPU gave him Davis Mills. That's perfect. All right, now you can pick a player and we'll swap him for Sterling Shepard. This is your pick. This pick is going to the Texans for Sterling Shepard. And then we have Todd's board and then the person Hector wants, and then we'll be done for the day. Sort by wide receiver. By jumping. He wants to see jumping. Okay. Adam Thielen has the highest jumping rating. Huh. I would not have guessed that one. Adam Thielen has the highest jumping rating of any receiver left on the board. That's wild. He clearly is sneaky athletic. That's not even a joke at this point. What is his jumping rating? 94. Huh? I had no idea he could get up like that. Hold on, where's jumping? Where is it? I don't even see it. Oh, probably because I'm on all positions. All right, he wants a different player. He wants DJ Chark, DJ Chark. And then we will swap him to the Texans for Sterling Shepard. All right, let's check out Todd's draft board. Is there anybody left? That's a real question. Oh, is Damian Lewis still there? Or no, Todd's offensive line's done, so he doesn't need Damian Lewis. Do they need a defensive tackle by chance? They could use another one. Is Dalvin Tomlinson on the board? Oh no, he's gone. Do they need a tight end? They do. All right, Adam Troutman. I wish I went by age. There he is. And then Hector has DM'd me who he wants for the last pick of the day. And it is... Shocker, shocker. Who could have guessed this? Where is he? Jamison Crowder. Who could have seen that one coming? All right, so we are done for the day. We've made it through round 16. We've got 17 through 25, which will be on Friday or Saturday, whichever day you guys vote on. Sometime today, I will have a video with your rosters up to this point. I cannot do the Sterling Shepard for DJ Chark swap until the end of the draft, so those guys will still be on their current teams, but I'll switch that at the end. And then I'll also have a video of the players left on the board. So, yeah, hope everybody enjoyed another good day of drafting in the books, and we'll be back Friday or Saturday.